Hello, hello, good evening. Thank you for the pet. Welcome back to SoulSet. But this time, actually, it showed up on my OBS immediately, unlike last time. I still don't know why exactly. It's one of those games that... I'm not blaming the game, by the way, I'm blaming OBS here. Some games it's just... OBS is like, no, I don't want that. I do not want to show this part that is on your screen. No. How dare you use the exact same thing you use for every other game? For this one as well. It doesn't make much sense. Usually it's not a problem. Like, sometimes just restarting OBS works, but it's a problem when I switch over to a game like this in the middle of a stream, because I can't just like restart OBS without the entire stream going away. But it's okay. This time, it seems this one is just a game where OBS just needs longer to load it in, or whatever. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna complain because now it at least works. We managed to get our first bad ending. More like the first ending that you're going to get all the time, apparently. And we are on our way to Yvonne's true ending, or more actually, we're on our way to getting several of Yvonne's endings, because they can all be gotten in pretty much the same vein. So we're going to start off with her true ending and then move on from there. Well, I say this, but I don't actually know how long the way there is going to be. That is my plan, to get her true ending at least. And then we'll see how much further we can get today. All I know is that there's an achievement coming up that has a very funny name. I feel like most of the achievements that are not just straight up, oh, character X's bad, true, normal, whatever ending, A, B, C, D, have very funny names. So I hope they keep with that. Let's see. It should be this slot. Ah, right, we were in the middle of the whole breakfast situation. Still kind of skipping through text, but something is different now since we're in different groups. Let's see. The Wondric mind personally fascinates me somewhat, Apris. How does it fascinate you? You're so socially awkward, it hurts, but you're good at the things you actually put your mind into. It's just cooking. It still takes skill. Tell me it's like talking to a log, I swear. He's not wrong. Speaking of logs, everyone sleeps like one. Hey, good morning. Oh, hey, I take it you had a good night's rest then. I don't remember any of the voices I did. This guy stayed out in the courtyard this whole time. Talk about crazy. I had one huge battle to myself though, so who am I to complain? Living the dream, man. Yay! Good for you. Good morning. Hey, sure. How'd your night with Marco go? We both woke up alive, so all is well considering, I suppose. Someone sounds a little gloomy. Are you disappointed with the lack of action? I do hope you're joking. No, you're the one who wanted to pair up with him. I didn't do it so that I could get into his pants, thank you. Yeah, it's a pity, but she's just coming up with all the evil ways she could kill me instead. And of course, you just had to eavesdrop everything. I take it that was supposed to be a joke. Huh? Are you sure don't have any chances with you, sure? My guy, I don't trust you anymore after the last time, so... Shut up and stop flirting with me. Your attitude is annoying. I'm hurt. What kind of game are you two playing? The entertaining kind. What's for breakfast? I'm starving. Yvonne's barely awake. Food? Food? So, a course of action for today. Like for the stupid soul stone? Are we supposed to continue where we left off? Considering we barely started looking for it yesterday, a more thorough search might be in order. I can check the backyard this time. anything but being inside a house. Why am I not surprised? Do you want me to accompany you? Will you float with anyone who gets cooped up with? That is a great question, actually. Granted, we haven't seen that many matchups yet. It's up to you, though I won't deny that I prefer to work alone. Yeah, it's pretty obvious by now that you're not the social type. That or you're trying to hide something. Oh, Shiro. Well, if you'd rather be left alone, I'll leave you alone. I'd appreciate it. So, you wouldn't mind if I stick with Shiro again, will you? Be my guess? I think I'll head down to the basement again. I can head back to the library with you on. I'm starting to see a pattern here. You guys won't mind if I storm your bedrooms, right? If anybody's anything under the bed that they don't want me to see, now's the time to speak up. Well, Shiro, unfortunately for you, we all came here without our possessions, from what I can tell. Watch out for monsters. And cats. Oh boy. True, the cat, yeah? I still don't like that this has not been mentioned at all. Maybe I'm just going crazy over nothing. Yvonne. Yes? Are you finally awake? I am. Sorry for causing trouble. No harm done. I wanted to ask you, does Marco unsettle you even now? Yes, he does. There's just something about his presence. Alright then, I just wanted to make sure. It just seems so inconspicuous. I guess looks can be deceiving. We shouldn't let our guard down. Well, at least we're not going to die on the first day this time then. Rats and mice at your place now have glowing red eyes. I would hope that there's no rats and mice at my place at all, actually. You know? We're expecting another one. Well, so which shelf would you like to start with? I could try with the upper ones this time. Alright, you might want to take a candle with you. It's pretty dark up there. I'll do that. Oh yeah. 50 Shades of Magic. Judging by the description, I think this is something Shiro might enjoy reading. What kind of books do you think you'd enjoy, Ewan? Me? I'd probably like something with romance as well. Aside from all the historical magic-related ones, of course. What about you, Miss Maniko? Do you think you'd enjoy romance novels? Ah. I see. That's our next safe point. Romance? Hell, why not? Hell, why not? Should give it a try? Maybe we could read something together sometime. What, as a bedtime story? Why not? Actually, I wonder if that wouldn't make Mutik leave us alone. He'd probably find listening to a human soap opera humiliating. We should give that a try. Books and us as far as the eye can see. And by the last shelf, there's nothing here. No luck on my side either. To be honest, I'm getting a little hungry. It's been a couple of hours. It's getting us nowhere. I was about to ask if you two had any better luck than I do. Hello? Nothing on your side either. Nope. Sure said that she's going to check the front yard on her own again. Marco went over to the bathhouse for a change. Come on, let's go grab a bite together. Oh, sure. Is Abra still out in the backyard? Yeah, he's still there. Probably trying to break a stupid bubble with mean stairs. Where should we look next? We've looked everywhere at this point, haven't we? There must be something we're missing. You know, maybe the whole problem is that everyone's been looking in the same places so far. Maybe we should follow Shiro's example and switch the places we're looking in. Different people might pay attention to different things. That's actually not... Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. So... It probably won't be much of a surprise that Marco's the last person I trust from our little group, right? That makes 3 of us, actually. Oh, are we on the same page here? Yes. That's settled then. Let's head down to the basement. Ah, because he was the only one checking the basement. True, true. I'm really tempted to see if any of this wine is still drinkable. Considering this basement looks to be more of an alchemy lab than anything, who knows if that's still wine? Point taken. I'll check the shelves. I could look over the tables. I guess at least near the barrels and vases. You could smash the vases. Pretend you're in a Legend of Zelda game and go on all of them. Maybe the soul stone will be in one of them. Well, there's some kind of stone here, but it looks pretty normal. And since I saw it in the open, I doubt Marco didn't notice it already. So perhaps it's just an ingredient for something else. Hey, there's something hidden here. Huh? Hidden? You mean it's another illusion? Yeah. It's not a hidden passage like upstairs, though. It's a wardrobe of some sort. See what I mean? Marco needed to totally miss this. How are you able to notice these kinds of things? I see nothing. Me neither. Beats me, I just do. I mean, I don't see the hidden things per se. It's kind of like... Imagine yourself looking through a glass. The image behind it can look distorted in some places, right? Kind of similar with this. I'm able to notice that reality bends in weird ways depending on the angle I'm looking from. So I kind of see this wardrobe as if it were made out of thin glass, all transparent and bending with the wall behind it. I can still touch it and feel it's just fine though. It's only your eyes that get tricked. No, it seems to be locked. Let's get Shiro and see if she can do anything about that. Okay. A wardrobe. Yeah, it's hidden behind an illusion spell, just like a wall upstairs. You still have my corset wire with you, right? I do, yes. Okay then, here, let me guide you with this. Ooh. Are you sure we should be opening this though? Why shouldn't we? What if that goddamn stone is in there? I suppose there's always a chance. Okay, let me see what I can do. Oh! Holy crap. What here? Is that a corpse? Am I holding a dead person in my arms right now? I'm scared to even look. Get it off. Is he dead? He's so pale, he's definitely dead. Let me check. Shiro, don't move. Let's hope he's not dead. No, this person is alive. Oh, really? That's a relief. I'd have to burn his rest otherwise. Was he inside of this wardrobe all along? Ah, I see. Thank you. You know what the achievement is? Out of the closet. Was he in there all along? It's one of the persons we didn't know about, yes. Are you guys down here? What's all the commotion? We found a body. No, technically, a person. You. Great timing, Watson. We have a dead body here. Miss Shiro, this person is alive. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. So what are the personas? It sounded cool in my head. Shiro found this wardrobe, and I opened it. Who would have thought that someone might be in there? It was behind another illusion. Let's leave the details for later. We should get this person upstairs. Right, someone get that mule Apris down here. Poor Apris. I'm not even sure what to say. There's not a shadow of doubt in my mind, we just found Theodore. Also, thank you for the braid redeem. That definitely is working exactly as intended. Not. Hold on. There we go. Just a little crossover. We just found Theodore. Am I supposed to tell everyone that I seem to know him? Am I supposed to stay quiet about it? Why was he locked down in the basement? Did someone put him in there? What does all of this mean? I should remain careful and wary. I like that we're slowly increasing our characters though, this way. It's like we had our first run. We didn't really learn a lot. Marco is a not very trustworthy person, but also he does get a good ending really far down the line, so I'm holding out hope there. And then we go to Yvonne. Yvonne is like, oh, well, you know, I can feel more people here. Okay, well, that's interesting. And we immediately find this person, actually. So I wonder where we're going to find the other person. You can place him on the sofa here, Mr. Apris. Wait. Wouldn't it be better to put him on a proper bed? You're right. Yvonne, would you mind if we lent our bedroom for a while? Of course I don't mind. Let's carry him there. Do we get to find a cucurella? That is a question I cannot answer you. Because aside from the cat, because I was about to say, technically we already have a cute creature. So you found this guy locked away in an invisible wardrobe. I think he's gonna wake up. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with him. He's just unconscious. So hopefully... It's been almost 2 days since we woke up here. He could have been locked in there for even longer than that. But to keep him hydrated, if anything. Yes, we'll do that. What should we do now? I think we can call it a day. We've looked where we could. We should come up with ideas what to do next. Marco, you really had no clue about this guy being down there? Really? If I knew, I would have helped him. That's why I did in regards to everyone I stumbled upon before, didn't I? Alright then. Let's eat something, take a bath, and call it a day. You can't hear me, can you? I really wish you'd wake up for you, though. Maybe you'd have some answers for us. Miss Mariko, the bars are free now if you'd like to go in. Thank you, everyone. But there's something I wanted to tell you. Will you hear me out? Are we going to tell her? Of course. What is it? Has something been bothering you? I don't know how we got here and why we are here. I really don't. But I wasn't entirely honest with you. I actually do remember some bits and pieces about my past. Cat can talk, Weenie One is just making cute noises. So true. Maybe we'll get like some really small dragon-ish creature. That's my hope. It's like, oh, you know how we tethered our souls together or whatever. So maybe to like have the dragon be reborn in its own body. It would get something like that. I saw this person some of the memories I have. Is this person Mr. Theodore then? You know him? I think you've mentioned him to me sometime before. I mentioned him to you. When? Before we got here. Huh? But to be honest, there's also something I remember. It's all vague and hardly makes any sense, but I wasn't sure how to bring it up before. Alright, go on. I don't know what we were doing, nor when it happened exactly, but I have this memory. I believe we were riding on a train, sitting next to each other. We were on our way to somewhere. You remembered something like that? Yes. So it's very possible that we knew each other before we ended up here. That's actually somewhat reassuring. Can you remember any details? Is that when I mentioned Theodore to you? I believe you told me that you two traveled together a while back. That's all I seem to remember. So did he stay with me after that? So he did stay with me after that whole ordeal. Ordeal? Should I tell you what I remember? Remember? To be a good move. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It would be easier if I knew whether to consider Theodore an enemy or an ally. I still have no idea which one he is to me. I can't shake off the feeling that Yvonne is still hiding things from me, though. I don't really trust her. What if she's the one who locked up Theodore in the basement? Anything could have happened before all of us woke up. Interesting. Now we're choosing this one. Probably trespassing on some private territory. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. It's alright if you don't want to tell me, Miss Mariko. Oh. Who's knocking? How's he holding up? Hey, Empress. No changes so far. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going back to the front yard. If you want me to move him anywhere, just let me know. Seriously, do you ever sleep? Thanks, though. We'll let you know if anything comes up. I'm the one if you can sleep with Shiro if you'd like to leave him here. Ask her. I imagine she wouldn't mind in this kind of situation. It's very cool. I will even know what you're thinking about right now. Even if you don't remember who Mr. Theodore is to you, it's possible that he's someone important. If you'd like to stay by his side, I'll completely understand. Please don't think that you're obliged to stay with me under the current circumstances. We don't remember much of anything from our past, so it's normal that these kind of things happen. I don't understand why I have to be so mean with my answers, but we're going to the true ending, so... You say that, but you don't really mean that, do you? No, I do. Like I said, I understand. You don't have to worry about me. I simply think it's not my place to meddle between you and someone who might be important to you. You might be important to me as well, you know? Just because I remember something about Theodore and nothing about you, it doesn't have to mean anything. Besides, you said that you have memories of us from outside the barrier. Still, it's more likely that Mr. Theodore means to you more than I do, isn't it? So if you're still hesitating about any of this, please don't. Yvonne clearly wants me to make a decision. This is one of those moments where I should follow my heart. Or my instincts, for that matter. I have no guarantee that Theodore will even wake up. A fickle thing, and that's under normal circumstances, extremely. What do I want to do? I want to make a save, actually. We'd rather stay with you. I'd rather stay with you, Ivan. I'm not saying I'm completely indifferent towards him. If anything, I'd like to find out how he's tied to my past. But right now, I care about you more. I decided to pair up with you out of my own accord, and I'm not about to go back on my word. What's an option now? We end this together, Ivan. Aniko. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. Ooh. I'll ask Apris if you'll give me a hand with moving Theodore to the sofa outside. Blah, blah, blah. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Yvonne. Yes? This is fine, alright? I don't want to see you feeling bad about any of this for even a second. I'll be clear on this. You know, you sound really cool when you're so serious like that, Miss Maniko. Gee, thanks. But I understand. I'll try not to worry about Mr. Theodore so much. Just a little. Just a tiny bit. But not too much. That's gonna make me feel better. Thank you. Nothing bad is going to happen whether he's sleeping here or anywhere else, right? That is a very good question I don't know the answer to. Apris is like, you know, I was kind of joking, but I guess I'll be moving this guy around. There you go. Thanks, Apris. We owe you one. I hope Mr. Theodore is going to be alright. It's been a long day. Should we call it a night, Miss Mariko? I suppose. But before that, I have one demand to make. Yes? Call me miss one more time, I'm going to kick you out of the room. Oh, are you sure? Or better yet, each time you call me miss again, I'm going to spank you. Hello? Excuse me? Smaniko, wait. Penalty. Oh. No, wait. This is going to take a while to get used to. I can't just start calling you something different out of the blue. Alright, you'll be forgiven just this once. Thank you, miss. Penalty. You girls are so noisy. Oh my goodness. Forgot he's in here. How embarrassing. Ah, it's fine. You might want to know that you had a visitor last night. Huh? A visitor? The penalty or dropping the miss? Maybe she likes it. The little redhead came to check up on you while you were asleep. What? Marco came into our room. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier? I was meaning to, but you were already gone when I woke up. Well, you should have woken us up while it happened. What was he doing in here? Nothing much. All he did was... Hello? Holy crap. What? Was that an explosion? What the bloody hell was that? Thank you, Shiro. Is everyone alright? What just happened? You tell me. One moment I'm lying comfortably in my bed, and just a few seconds later I find myself covered in moldy plaster. I thought the roof was about to come down. What's with the ruckus? I saw windows shattering from the outside. Wait, we're missing a person. Ah, hell is Marco. I swear, if this was some kind of stupid experiment of his... Oh, wait, don't tell me. Sure. Explosion came from our room. What? Uh-oh. Cher's right. The whole room looks devastated. The shattered glass, broken and scorched pieces of wood and other materials everywhere. Uh-oh! And among the whole carnage. Oh god, is that blood on the walls? I don't understand. Why would this happen? Wait, don't tell me. Did the kid get caught up in the explosion? Mr. Marco was... I think I can see a part of his shoe in there. Oh my god. Did one of you do this? Whoa, wait. I'll be damned, you're right. This is a crime scene, isn't it? One of us had to. Shiro, I hate to bring this up with you, but you're the one with the most reason to do this. Shiro, please. You paired up with Marco only to make things difficult for him for some reason, and it was pretty clear you guys weren't getting along. You also must have known where he was. I didn't do it. If I knew something like this would happen. Marco, he actually told me to leave him alone for an hour or two. He said he needed a bit of peace and quiet to work on something. I even helped him carry a bunch of ingredients from the basement. Wait, so what you're saying is that this might have been an accident? Don't tell me a stupid alchemy of his got him killed. I don't think he's dead. I think he's just managed to get himself out of, you know, if we all assume he's dead, he can go wherever he wants. Nice of them to not show the room. Calm down, Shira. You shouldn't go in there. It's not a pretty sight. Oh, Miss Shira. I did hate him. I'm not going to deny that. But I never wished for him to die. I'm just confused. He seemed confident in what he was doing. I never expected something like this to happen. We should take a look around the mansion just to be sure. Maybe he's actually somewhere else. Maybe he just made a ticking time bomb and then went away and left his shoes behind, so we think he's dead. Sadly, that doesn't seem to be the case. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Are you feeling any better, monsieur? Yes, thank you. Hey, wow, this tea is really soothing. How'd you know these were the right herbs? Did you dabble in herbology? I seem to be familiar with this kind of thing. To be honest, I actually remember that I ran a spice store somewhere. Okay. Spice store? What kind of herbs are we talking here? All kinds, Miss Shiro. Oh boy, even the kind of the which you fall asleep only to never wake up again? Oh, that's pretty cool. Once we get out of here, I'm paying you a visit. I would love that. Aw. Mr. April, your tea is going to get cold. I'll have to pass on it. April? Miss April, is something wrong? It's nothing. Are you sure? Don't you just hate when people are about to say something and then say it's nothing when it's goddamn obvious it's something? I swear I'm going to kick his butt. Miss Mariko. Penalty. Come now, it's not the time for that. Fine, I'm just going to keep count. Something I wanted to tell you. Should I give you guys some space? No, it's fine. I don't mind you listening to this, monsieur. Alright then, what is it? I've managed to figure out what felt so out of place to me back at the time when we discussed where everybody first woke up. Something felt out of place to you? Yes, though I couldn't explain it, so I went along with Mr. Marco's version. Why don't I like where this is going? Does this mean Marco really was lying? No, he wasn't lying, actually. I was the one who didn't tell the whole truth. Gasp! You see, when Mr. Marco shook me awake, that wasn't the first time when I woke up. I actually woke up before that. And Mr. Theodore was the one who I stumbled upon back at the time. It's still all kind of a blur, but now that we found him, I have no doubts it was him. He asked me what my name was, and I never knew where Mariko was. I told him that I didn't know any person by that name and that I didn't remember how I got here. After that, I think he put me back to sleep. He put you back to sleep? So he was here with us from the very beginning. Meaning that someone must have locked him inside of that wardrobe. What are the chances that Marco did it? Pretty high, if you ask me. Any particular reason why you're saying that? Call it a hunch. Well, what happened happened. There's not much we can do about it anymore. I'm still afraid that they're going to find someone in that cooling room thingy, whatever. What the hell do I know? Cheer up, you two. Especially you, Yvonne. Being so gloomy doesn't suit you. Penalty! Oh no, that's two! Two already. You guys. Back already? Was Apris too stubborn to reason with? Screw Apris. Come over to the backyard. Come over the backyard. A typo. In an almost 10-year-old game. There's something you need to see. Oh boy. It's never a good look when someone tells you to come and see. What the hell? Hello? Ah. This person wasn't here before, were they? I would have noticed them if they were. The chick doesn't look very happy, does she? It's like she wants to murder us all or something. Wait, the sword she's holding. Are those bloodstains? Nice sword! What are the odds that... Sure. Wait, you're right. I remember now. She's the one who stabbed me. Are you sure? Well, that's both scary and a little reassuring, I guess. Because that means it wasn't any of us. But... do you have any idea why that chick stabbed you? I do, actually. She wasn't after me. She wanted to kill someone else from the group. But that someone... they used me as a shield. Oh. Wait, what? Are you being serious? I don't think that's any better than us finding out it wasn't one of us who stabbed her. Who? I'd rather keep that to myself. Sure. I won't tell you. It doesn't matter anymore. What the hell do you mean it doesn't matter? You almost died because someone decided to be a selfish asshole, and you just said that someone is among us. It wasn't you. So there, let it go. Now I'm going to be suspicious of 3 other people. Oh, wait, does that mean this creepy chick is after one of us specifically for some reason? Also, quick question, is she inside the barrier or outside? Because I don't like having this conversation if she can get in here. Wouldn't it be better if we knew so that we could potentially protect that person? It's not that easy. Stop hiding shit from us. Did you notice this person's eyes? It's a demon. Come again? The girl is possessed by a demon. I have no doubt. I recognize those kinds of eyes anywhere. Apris is right. The person out there is possessed by a demon. And she's after one of us. If she has a mindset on killing someone, we won't be able to stop her. That's what Marco told me a while back. Wait, Marco told you? So you knew about this all along? It was another one of those things he said he didn't want you to worry about. Why would Marco tell you about it of all people then? I swear that asshole. So once the barrier dissolves, one of us is going to die. And Shiro knows who that someone is. Somehow, this demon girl feels familiar. I mean, maybe we're gonna have some more time shenanigans, and it's from like a timeline where she is the one that got taken over by a demon. On the other hand, they're not that similar. Who knows? It could end with at least one person dying. I feel like I'm supposed to know who she is. She's after me, isn't she? Maniko. And no, I still don't remember anything. It's just a feeling I get. Assuming that this demon person really is after me. If I died, would she leave the rest of you alone? Miss Maniko. Well, hold your horses. Don't you even think of playing the macho here. It was just a hypothetical question, Shiro. Yeah, I can see that hypothetical stand for yours. Well, what now? How is a stupid stone going to help us in getting out of here alive and there's a killer waiting for us outside? From what you guys are saying, even if we did dissolve this barrier somehow, it's either choosing the death of one person or letting all of us die. Remember what Marco said about the barrier? We can't stay in here forever. So, we need to find a way to save everyone. That we do. I don't want anybody in here to share Marco's fate. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he would blow himself up like that. Thanks for the company in the kitchen earlier, guys. I think I needed that. Anytime, Miss Shiro. Feel free to seek us out whenever you want to. I feel like last time I gave them voices that were easier to differentiate, and this time it's just the same. I don't know. Oh dear, you have nowhere to stay now, don't you? I'll ask Shiro if she wouldn't mind me staying with her for the night, so don't worry about it. It's a little creepy to be staying next to a room where someone just died, but take care of yourselves, you two. Likewise, Shiro. Thank you for this. We'll be in our room. Come to us if anything's wrong. I'll do that, thanks. Oh, Yvonne. You look like you just saw a ghost. What's wrong? Miss Mariko, you... Yvonne, that's the last time. Mariko, I'm Mariko. Say it or I'm going to kick you out of the room. Oh! Mariko. There we go. Was it a heart? Now what is it that you're freaking out about? Oh, right. Mariko. It's such an odd feeling realizing all these things all of a sudden. I just managed to figure out who that second hidden aura belonged to. The person outside? You did? Who is it? It's been floating around you this whole time. Huh? What? What do you mean by that? Am I possessed or something? No, it's not a bad spirit. Its aura feels sort of ancient almost. It's a dragon? Ancient? Wait. To be Ishin. Ishin? Oh, you mean a dragon companion of yours, a Mr. Theodore tied to your soul? Well, whoa! Whoa! That is certainly a possibility. Wait, so all this time... Mr. Ishin, are you there? Hello, hello! If you can hear us, please give us a sign. Oh? Hello? No way. Wait, are we as the player, Ishin? Ishin, don't tell me you were there all along. Miss Mariko, can you hear him? I just heard him inside of my head. Oh, so you must be sharing your thoughts. Oh, that's... Mariko, you can hear me. I can hear you, yes. Ooh, I can't believe this. Ishin, quick, think of something. Sunset! She has pink nails, fried orange and bacon. Yvonne is totally cute. I just thought of... Hey! Well, it seems we both agree on that one. What did you think of? We both thought of the exact same thing. So our consciousnesses are tied together somehow. Ishin, why didn't you answer me the first time I asked you if you're there? Because I didn't even realize I was there. I thought I was just a player making choices. I'm guessing you lost your memories just like the rest of us then. And since you mentioned that... It's possible that you've been together for so long that you're close to being one and the same person at this point. Even though we're not. Well, Mr. Ishin should be a part of you as you should be a part of Mr. Ishin now. You may look at yourself as separate entities, but your souls must be so synchronized that there might not be much of a difference anymore. Wait, but I can still talk to Ishin. How does that make us one entity? Well, that is true, but how can you be sure that it's Mr. Ishin's soul inside of your body and it's not you inside of his? If you didn't know that this body belonged to you originally, there wouldn't be a way for you to tell the difference. And all the choices you made up till now, Mr. Ishin needed to have influenced them as much as you did. So what you're saying... It's a bit complicated, isn't it? I'm sorry for confusing you. You seem to know a lot about this kind of stuff. Well, I love to learn about the arcane in general. I may not remember everything, but some of the wisdom still seems to be there. Ooh, that's admirable, Yvonne. And which one of us thought to say that first? Well, both of you did. So if I were to say... if I were to say... New save file... Then a miss got dropped, we get missed. Damn it! We want to go with... No, we want to go with this one. Yvonne, I think I like you. We both be saying it. You just... How do you feel about having both another girl and the dragon being interested in you? Miss Mariko, penalty. I don't know what to say. Do you really mean that? I never thought. I didn't think you'd be interested in me in such a way. I mean, you're so cool and composed and beautiful and kind of rigid compared to the kindest and most enthusiastic person I've ever met. I really admire you, Yvonne. I mean it. How does one cope with something like this? Wait, actually, every route is going to be... Oh, every route we realize that Ishin's soul is there and conscious and whatever. It's actually polyamory! Whenever she looks down, she looks like she's pouting. It's a very cute spray, though. I like it. I don't know what my emotions are doing. Seeing you so flustered is a joy. Miss Mariko, you just... That's the second one. You just laughed. Oh. It's the first time I heard you laugh. That was so... unexpected. Cute. Oh. Now who's being the cute one? Also, you're getting a penalty for calling me miss once again. Twice, actually. Twice. Oh no. 7 penalties. Well, this one makes it 8. I can't just simply stop saying that all of a sudden. Excuses. Unless you're actually into that kind of thing. Are you doing this on purpose? I'm not. Collar on your neck is slowly starting to make all the more sense. You know, Maniko, I actually admired you for a while now. I just never thought we could become more than just friends, but I was fine with that, of course. Just kind of assumed you weren't interested in girls. Was I really giving that kind of impression? Well, if this isn't a problem for you, then I'm glad I was wrong. Would you like to...
Would I like to what? Are you trying to invite me to...
You're so straightforward. Yeah, and you're not. Yes, if you'd like. I'd like that, but I'd also love to just spend time with you without doing anything. So it's up to you, Maniko. I'll be happy either way.
Is my aura not scary anymore?
Right now it's actually more thrilling than scary.
What do you say, Ishi?
Everyone's too cute. I don't feel like holding back.
You're too cute. I don't feel like holding back.
I see.
Oh man.
If you're okay with it, I won't hold back either.
And it's a fade to black. Dun dun dun.
Do have to be careful with you. This isn't going to be your first time, is it? It won't be, no. I'm sorry if that's disappointing.
Why would it be disappointing?
Well, we're only human, Yvonne.
And a dragon. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
If it changes anything, it only happened once with a childhood friend of mine. Nothing good came out of it, though, and I still find myself regretting it sometimes.
Aww.
I shouldn't be telling you such silly things, should I? I'm sorry, I don't know why I brought this up. I've never done anything with another woman before. So, it would be my first time in that regard.
Fair. I can take pride in that.
So, would you mind if I touched?
How explicit do these go? No. How much of a shy girl in bed are you, Yvonne? Not that I'm complaining. Oh! Enjoy seeing this side of her.
Yvonne knows.
You have a tattoo on your butt. Excuse me? Huh?
I have a tattoo on my butt.
Well, I suppose calling it a tattoo might be a bit of a stretch. It's kind of white-ish. It looks more like some kind of mark than a tattoo, actually.
Oh, that might be a summoner seal then.
A summoner seal?
A summoner gets one of those when they make a pact with the summon spirit. It remains on a body for as long as the pact is valid.
I have some news for you, then.
Yes?
You have 2 more of those on your shoulder blades.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm assuming that the cat is not the only one you have. As I mean, you have 3 summon spirits tied to you. Right, now that I think about it, didn't Mutik say he was one of your summon spirits when you first summoned him?
Now that you mention it,
you think there might be more? This calls for a more thorough examination of your body. It's right here. Interesting.
So many penalties.
Nothing explicit. Yvonne. Good morning. Oh wow, she's awake before us. That's crazy.
Good morning.
Have you been awake long?
Oh, I woke up a little while ago.
Have you been watching me?
Just admiring how beautiful you are. Don't mind me.
How are you feeling?
Happy.
You need to stop being so cute. It's dangerous. She is very cute. May I have another kiss? Aww. Hey, yo! That is less close than last night.
I wasn't too loud during the night, was I?
I don't think you were, don't worry. That is less close than before.
Sure. She's sitting next to Fia, though. Why is she staring at him like that?
Shiro?
Oh, hey, you two.
Did he move or something?
No, I was just wondering. He's not going to wake up, is he? What if he's the one who killed Mako? Could just be faking asleep.
We can find it out pretty quickly. Let me just twist his fingers a little. If he's awake, he reactors. Guess he really is unconscious. He's been unconscious for quite a while now, that's not good.
I have something to give you.
Ooh! Wait, is that?
It's a soulstone we've been looking for. Mako gave it to me before he told me to leave him alone. I'm not sure where he found it, but he said to give it to you when the time is right. Whatever that was supposed to mean. I think it's a good time as any. To the library, then. I'll try to do some research about it.
Good luck, then.
Thank you, Miss Shiro.
Thank you. Did you tell them already? Apris, you insufferable, bullheaded, humorless man. Get in here and tell her. If you don't do it, I'm going to do it. What's the commotion about? It's about Apris being too stubborn for his own good. This is embarrassing. What? Deal with it. What are you, 5? Says the one who's the least honest with her own feelings. Shut up. You don't know me. What is this about, Apris? None of you probably realize this, but I've been actually awake since we woke up here. Yes, for like 3 days straight now. Wait, you mean I can't go to sleep because something bad will happen once I do? It's been looming over me this whole time.
Mr. Apris.
However, I started to notice that I feel better about it at times. And back in the kitchen earlier, I finally figured out what the deal with that was. Is that why you've been acting so weird? I seem to feel more at ease in Yvonne's presence. Huh? It's like her presence alone is making the thing inside of me weak to the point that it stops bothering me altogether. Really? Congratulations, Apris, you finally got that out of you. I don't want to be a bother to either of you, though, so...
Mr. Apris, what are you saying? You're not being a bother to anyone.
Maybe he is actually one of a spirit, a summoned spirit. And if you ask me, being a bother still beats pushing yourself to your limit and killing us all because of that thing inside of you taking over. Killing us all.
Miss Shiro is right. If you'd like to get some rest, I wouldn't mind going upstairs with you. I can take the books with me. Maniko, will you accompany us?
Are you sure I won't be interrupting?
Of course not. Come on, I want you with us.
Oh? What is happening? This room. Okay. Sorry for this. Just ignore me if you'd like. I'm on the verge of passing out anyway. My, did you hear that, anyone? No, I know you won't mind if you happen to share a small sensual moment or two. You never know. You can be such a humble too sometimes. Amount of actual humans, maybe 2. It's getting lesser by the amount of routes we're actually doing, it seems. I'm still not used to calling you by your name alone. Well, you should really get used to it soon. My head could use a little rest from dispensing all of those penalties. So shameless. Hey. We could take a seat next to the bed here. This might actually be more comfortable than those old chairs downstairs. Okay, so we have the stone now. What now? You know, I actually remembered more things about us in the meantime. You did? About the 3 of us, actually. The 3 of us? Wait, you mean about Apris too? I think that we actually met in that urban spy store of mine that I mentioned earlier. You came to me as a customer. Mr. Apris was traveling together with you at the time. Eat it! Huh? Apris and me, really? What do you know? The funny thing is, you were also looking for a soul stone when you came to me. I can't remember all the details, but I was running the store together with my grandpa. With your grandpa? Well, not my real grandfather, but he was a very kind person who took me in and raised me. I can't seem to remember anything about my parents. Okay, I see. My grandpa got very ill though. Our store was located up in the mountains where all kinds of herbs grew in abundance. I wanted to go and look for a particular rare one that I thought might heal him. And I believe the 2 of you helped me out with that somehow. My grandpa got better. In exchange for your kindness, I decided to leave the store in his care and travel together with you since you were also looking for a solution to a problem of your own. From what I remember, we came to this mansion in hopes of finding a solution to Mr. Apris' condition. And I think we managed to figure out something that could work. As Mariko, you went down to the basement to make some kind of potion, as I recall. Okay, so he's probably not a summoned spirit. Mr. Apris and I stayed in the library doing further research. It all fits in regards to how we woke up. So I was working on some kind of potion down in the basement. That's why Marco found me there. That actually does feel somewhat familiar. Oh, why do I remember Lord Mutik being there with me? Did he disappear once the barrier went up? Or was that... Something feels odd about this. Iwan, you should know how a soulstone works because you've researched it before. Is that so? Oh my. Iwan, what's wrong? Mariko, would you mind calling Miss Shiro over here? If you want some alone time with Apris. Are you being jealous? You really have a dirty mind. Pull you out? What is it? Come, Miss Shiro, take a seat on the bed. What are you guys up to? Nothing. Whoa, this place is crowded. 4 people and a cat. Is someone giving something away for free or what? Do I get to keep the cat? If you don't show me the respect I deserve one more single time, I'm going to blurt out your darkest secret. What darkest secret? Oh, I believe I know. You know what I'm talking about. Shiro. That Mutik is such a kidder. Hope you get fleas. Now hold still. Oh? Ooh. Ivan, I will try to heal your wound. What? I just remembered. I'm able to use healing magic. Of course you are. But do you know? Surprises all around. This is pretty amazing though. Ivan really is one of a kind. Hey, don't overexert yourself. I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh, it's a little exhausting, but it seems to be working at least. Mon, your energy feels so warm. It's such a nice sensation. Thank you. And there we go. I think that should do the trick. How do you feel? I can't believe my own eyes. The wound is completely gone. And it doesn't hurt anymore either. And I definitely read the other two in the wrong voice. Iman, what kind of a witch are you? The amazing kind. Thank you. Thank you. Hey! Yippee! Now back to the Soulstone. I believe I know how to make it work. You do? Mariko, you trust me, don't you? I guess. Isn't it obvious by now? Well then, trust me that it will work. I know how we can dissolve the barrier with the stone's help. All I will need is your cooperation.
What about the demon waiting for us outside?
If everything works the way it should, we might be strong enough to defeat it. It's basically the whole purpose of the stone, Mariko. If you manage to merge together, we should be unstoppable.
Huh? Did you just say merge together?
It won't be permanent though, don't worry.
Okay, time out.
I'm getting a little lost here. Explain how the stupid stone works as if you were explaining it to a 5-year-old. Alright then, I'll try. Yes, please, please. It requires 2 people to use the Soulstone. Trust between those 2 people is the deciding factor in whether it will work or not.
Trust.
What? Well, trust or affection, really. It's a bit more complicated than that, but speaking in simpler terms.
I swear, if you're about to tell us the power of love can conquer all...
Well...
Please tell me you're joking.
Miss Mariko, you trust me, don't you?
I already told you I do.
If you keep asking me like this, you make me start to doubt it, you know. I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous. Would you mind taking my hand? We need to be touching the stone at the same time for it to work.
Okay.
Like this. Yes. Now we need to close our eyes. Once we concentrate on the stone's energy, it will start to activate.
Ready? Oh boy.
You should be able to tell once the stone starts to resonate. She's right, I can feel it pulsing. Such an odd yet warm sensation. Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Shit, you're actually doing this.
You guys are practically glowing right now.
We are.
Yvonne, what now? Like I already mentioned, the stone is going to merge us into one entity. Or more like, one of our souls will leave one person's body and join the other person inside of theirs.
You mean like, is this going to be something similar to what happened with Ishin and me? Who the hell is Ishin?
Something like that, yes. Only that our state won't be permanent.
A new lottery partner means relying on another pair, I guess, or just that.
Maybe.
Don't just ignore me, shut the fuck up, Shiro.
It's the trust that I mentioned earlier that will determine how long we'll be able to stay in such a state. Once the stone stops working, we'll return to the way we are right now.
What kind of messed up witchcraft is this? Shush, Shira. Adults are talking. Hey!
Also, it's our affinity for one another that determines which one of us is going to become the vessel.
The vessel?
In simpler terms. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I'll be the one joining you in your body, Mariko.
How are you so sure?
Because I care about you very much.
Aww.
Care about you too, Iman. I'm happy to hear that. But I still care about you 10 times more.
You have no way of telling that. You guys are on a roll.
Don't forget you're not alone in this room.
How do we dissolve the barrier?
Once we activate the stone, it will release a great amount of energy. The barrier should shatter from that burst of energy alone.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Just like that. Just like that.
Alright then.
Let's do this.
Temporary 3-in-1 person getting a bit crowded, that's what I'm thinking. And hope for the best. The stone is a grenade.
It's certainly blinding.
Is this a one-person production? 2.
2-person, oh, 3-person production. Yes, it is made in Vampire. I was about to say. Okay. So... we have no idea if this actually did work, but okay. But no show of credits. Ooh. I believe congratulations are in order. Excuse me? Never mind. Theodore, you awake? Wait, did we... Imagine my surprise. Not only did I wake up to a dissolved barrier, we even got rid of our little demon problem. We did? I can't remember anything. Holy shit, guys, that was scary. Scary. It's like something possessed you. Your eyes turn all weird, and then you... Spread him the details, Shiro. How the hell do you know my name, shady-looking stranger? Who do we have here? Long time no see, Silver. Did you miss me? Well, you did your job well. I believe there's something I owe you. Huh? Wait, you actually... Why the surprise? Did you think I wouldn't keep my word? You two know each other? Oh, it was but a chance meeting. We're not that close yet. Hey, I remember now. You're the guy I mistook for a chick back in a tavern a while back. You never change, do you? Yet? I have no idea what's going on. Stop trying to sound so friendly with me. Just because Shiro brought you home with her doesn't make me automatically trust you. It's actually the opposite. Shiro never brought any shady guys home, so what the hell is the deal with you? What is the deal with me, indeed? Oh, I just hate the cryptic ones. Wait, where's Yvonne? I'm here. Oh, good. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I can't seem to recall what happened though. I woke up on the floor all of a sudden. Yeah, the barrier really is gone. You were the one who told us it would be. Yeah, and apparently we managed to defeat that demon. Why do I get the weird feeling like I'm missing something important? What about you, Mariko? Are you alright? There you are. Oh, papers. I almost forgot. He was still asleep when we used the stone, wasn't he? Did you manage to get some rest? I did, and your talk earlier made me remember something too. I believe there's something you owe me, Mariko. Something I owe you? You promised to get the demon out of me, didn't you? Oh, right. So the things Yvonne remembered were actually true. Is April possessed? Why do I find it weird that Theodore doesn't seem to know about this? How do you know my name? Mariko just mentioned it, if you didn't notice. Either way, I hate to bring it to you, but I doubt Mariko will be of much help to you in her current amnesiac state. But it so happens that I also owe Mariko a favor. How about you let me be the one to help you out with your little rat problem? I don't trust you. I've been her mentor. I taught her most of the things she knows. And considering she doesn't remember how to make use of any of that knowledge right now, she's pretty useless to you anyway. I didn't lose my memory, so I might be able to help you sooner. What guarantee do I have you'll actually be willing to help me? What guarantee do you have Mariko will be able to help you? Think about it at least. And if you have a hard time trusting me, remember that I'm not doing it for you, I'm doing it for her. Either way, whatever you decide, you'll still have to stick around for a while first. I need to refresh Mariko's memory regarding a certain spell which she won't be able to survive without on her own. I won't be leaving her side until that's done. Right, the hand thingy. Go talk to him, Mariko. Where is he going? That's a great question. Where is he going? He's heading to the room where the explosion took place. That was surprisingly generous of you. Was it? You don't show that kind of kindness often, am I wrong? Not a whim, but I do mean what I said. The truth of the matter is that you practically saved my life. Funny thing, really. You must have resolved the barrier just in time. Just in time? Theodore, you said you didn't lose your memories. Could you tell me a bit about the things you remember? I don't think he's going to actually be able to tell us that much. That depends on what you want to ask about. Were you really my mentor? For a while now, yes. I have the feeling something's troubling you. Are you afraid to bring it up? Fine, I'll just go ahead and say it. Was there ever anything more? You mean like distrust and death threats? Oh, certainly, quite often even. Hard to forget that. Are you being serious? You know what I mean. There was never anything more, no. If that's what you're worried about or wanting to leave with Yvonne, then rest assured you have nothing to explain yourself of. Also, once you remember some things, keep in mind that we still have an additional potion that hasn't been used on anyone yet. If Yvonne turns out to be someone whose company you'd like to keep, then by all means, it's your choice. Just don't make that kind of decision until you spent a couple of years with her at the very least. Emotions can cloud your better judgment, especially when they're fresh. Wait. Potion? What? Huh? I'll be sure to remember that. But I think you need to elaborate on the potion part. All in due time. This does give me a vague idea of what you probably have in mind, though. I've been wondering about it ever since we found the painting on immortality. Theodore, how old are we? That's something I'll leave up for you to remember on your own. We've been around a good while now. Also, in case you were still intending to mourn the little redhead's suicide attempt, do yourself a favor and forget all about him. Did you just say suicide attempt? He still lives somewhere out there, being an idiot with poor judgment that he always was. We'll probably never get a chance to see him again, but nothing of value was lost. Why the long face? Didn't I say it doesn't suit you? Mariko. Come here and give me a kiss. Are you sure? I'm guessing you've been worried about my relationship with Theodore. Don't worry, Yvonne, there's nothing between us. He actually encouraged us. Really? Also, Apris, did your bodyguard activities include cooking? Because I could so eat a whole right now. I suppose we all deserve a proper meal. So me will still get to eat something yummy, yay! Thanks, Apris. Shiro, will you stay for dinner? I'd love to, but we'll have to politely pass. We should get back home as soon as possible. I suppose that means I'll be missing dinner this time around as well. Often will they question the relationship? I'll be back before it gets dark. Okay, guys. Sure, it doesn't look happy. You know how it goes. Don't set the place on fire while I'm gone. It burnt down once already. It's a pity they couldn't stay for dinner. I wonder if we get a chance to see each other again. Well, Theodore knows where those two live, apparently. We could go visit them sometime. Mr. Apris, your meals are so yummy. I second that. So, they all just lived happily ever after? Oh. Now it makes me wonder if you ever cooked for us when we were traveling together. If I did, I don't seem to recall. Oh, I just remembered something. Something that happened between just the three of us. The three of us? You mean with Apris, you and me? When we were up in the mountains looking for the special herb for my grandpa, we were caught up in a blizzard. And then we found a cave to take shelter. Three of us cuddled to share body heat and keep ourselves warm. I don't remember anything like that happening. Neither do I. Are you just too embarrassed to admit it? Yvonne, is there something you're trying to tell us? All I'm trying to say is that the three of us were a great team once. It's a pity we lost our memories. Oh, we might still get our memories back, even if it doesn't happen right away. I mean, if you remember things like this, it could also happen to us, right? It's true. Who knows, you saw it just... No, I think with Theodore specifically, it was just since we seem to have had a close relationship. You know, Yvonne, now that it's all over, I have to admit that I've been wondering if there wasn't something more to you than the eye could see. You've been so nice to everyone all the time, and you also seem to hold a lot of knowledge in regards to many things. It simply made me wonder if you weren't actually the mastermind behind everything, as Shiro tended to put it. Not that I didn't trust you, I did. But the kind of thought was always there at the back of my mind somewhere. It just feels so real that a person like you exists. You really are what you appear to be, no false bottoms. Did you expect me to be someone else? That's not what I mean. Don't worry, I know what you mean. I'm sorry for not holding any surprises. Well, you did hold a bunch. To be honest, I would actually like to go back home and see how my grandpa is doing. You'd like to go back? I suppose that's understandable. But since you're both in a difficult situation right now, until we manage to figure out what to do, I'd like to stay with you if that's okay. You'd like to help us. You helped me first, remember? The least I can do is return the favor. Seriously, Yvonne, you're too kind. I appreciate it. And once we manage to figure out what to do with your condition and Mr. Apris's problem, Moniko, do you think we could go check out how my grandpa's doing? Absolutely. You'd like me to go with you? Only if you want to. Actually, now that you mention it, that kind of trip might trigger some memories. And I'd love to visit your place, of course. That makes me really happy. It's settled then. Let's wait for Theodore to come back. Then we'll establish some course of action. In the meantime, let's enjoy some amazing food. Yay! Yippee! Nobody move. The food is mine! Oh, yay! Congratulations! There are no clues to be found in one's normal true route. Oh. But maybe in the bad ending. Maybe in her bad ending then. Yes, a little. Wait, what's a normal one like that? Let's see. Let's go. Friend, we both be saying it. Yes. I'm happy to hear you feel that way. I say the same thing about you. For the whole dark aura thing, you're a great person. I couldn't be more thankful that you decided to pair up with me. I'm happy I got to meet you. But thank you for everything. Don't thank me quite yet, Iman. You still need to get out of here alive. Well, even if you don't, I wanted you to know what I think and how I feel about you. Don't go pessimistic on me now. Let's get some sleep and tomorrow we're finding a way out of here. Sounds good to me. Your true route is not helpful, thank you. Yeah, it's like... Okay, this one really is just about you getting a cute girlfriend, I guess. Hello, good evening. Gives me a death grip again, doesn't she? But now I know that I can trust her, I don't mind it as much anymore. That's nice. The fold of hers I can get used to. Okay. So on this one, we're just going to stay friends. Okay, this is the same. She has the stone. Don't worry about anything, Mr. Apris. Just concentrate on getting some rest. Okay. So what's going to be different if we're only friends? I care about you too. Do you feel like there was? It's been in my mind ever since we found you, honestly. I was actually reluctant to get too involved with you one because of that very reason. You say some curious things. Well, this is something I'll leave up to you to remember on your own. Meaning that? I'm not planning to make this easy for you. You have to figure things out for yourself, Mariko. Typical Theodore. If you remember that much, then you already remember a lot. Also, okay. The rest is the same. This whole situation took our friendship away. Well, we might still get our memories back, even if it doesn't happen right away. Would it still be okay if we stayed friends? Aren't we already? Thank you. First we take care of our demon and curse problems, and then we pay your grandpa a visit. Sounds like a plan? That would be lovely. Okay. And Mutik saying is, what do you say, April? I'll say. Okay. Okay, so... in other words, your choice, yeah, definitely. There are no clues to be found in the normal... Okay. Well then. That was the normal ending. But if they're specifically saying nothing in the normal and true ending, there has to be something in her bad ending. Let's see. What happens if we don't stay with her and actually try and stay with Theodore? I'd like to stay by his side. See, that wasn't so hard. Thank you for being honest with me and with yourself. Of course, I'll be here the whole time. I'm not going anywhere. So don't hesitate to seek me out if you want my company, alright? Okay. Because if this one plays out the same, there's not going to be as much trust between them when they do the stone touchy thingy, I'm assuming. Would I've made the right choice, I've yet to find out. Just because I remember some random things about him doesn't mean he'll remember anything about me. And even then, I don't know how long he stayed with me back then. What if he never saw me grow up to become like this? Will he even recognize me? Either way, everyone went to sleep. I should do the same. And for as long as Theodore is unconscious, I'm sure he won't mind anyone sleeping next to him. Oh! So much for being unconscious. You awake? Why am I... Take it easy, this is not what it seems. I should give him some space. Probably confused. Theodore, can you remember anything? Do you know who I am? Now that you ask, who do we have here? Such a fine lady, you've even gotten into names, it seems. Oh, God. You have to forgive me, gorgeous, but I might have had a tad too much to drink last night. Nothing personal, but I don't make a habit of getting emotionally involved. I'll be gone in a minute, no trouble for anyone. Theodore, what the hell? You're misunderstanding the situation. Now, there's no need to get so riled up. If you'd like another kiss, all you have to do— oh, shut the fuck up, my guy. Holy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder why this one is going to end as a bad ending. Oh boy. This does it. He just yanked my hand. I do get that a lot. Not that I meant the violent types. You honestly don't remember me, do you? Were you always like this? I swear your attitude is even worse than Marco's. Marco's? Mariko, are you dead? What the f— You're supposed to be dead! Something I need to talk to you about. My. Come in, you're just in time for the party. I don't like this. I must say, such curious circumstances we're meeting under, because Theodore definitely remembers. He told us in the other one that he didn't lose his memory, so I think he's just playing. Theodore? Shh, sweetheart. Close the door behind you if you would be so kind. We wouldn't want any uninvited guests ruining our fun. What the hell are you doing? What am I doing, indeed? One might think someone hit me on the head a bit too hard. If you ask me, they didn't do it hard enough. Seriously though, what are you trying to pull? Is this supposed to convince me of something? We're about to find out. It's pub quiz time. Tell me, how have things been faring for you so far? Do your emotions run as haywire as the spell said they would? Did anyone make you reconsider your actions yet? Are you scared of all the things I won't hesitate to do to your friends just to get what I want? Sorry to disappoint you, but that's a triple no. If only we keep count of all the lies we've told. We don't need to make this difficult for one another, though. I'm about to offer a peaceful solution. The choice is yours, of course. The book or Mariko's life, Brad? Wait, what? Theodore just pressed something cold to my neck. It's time to decide what matters to you more. You wouldn't. Would I? Would I not? We're both quite fond of the occasional mindfuck, aren't we? His way of speaking, I cannot take him seriously. Such a dangerous game we're playing. Is Theodore being serious? Or is this a bluff he's expecting me to play along to? What the hell are they even talking about to begin with? If you kill her, you're going to destroy our last piece of hope for getting out of this whole thing alive. You of all people should know that. Or did your brain cells really evaporate into thin air? You're well aware that's not entirely true. And unlike you, I have little time to spare. How nice of you to remind me. I can play cat and mouse all night long, you know. Killing people I hardly care about won't help me out. Won't help you with anything. Little. I'm so disappointed in you, Marco. How did your lying skills get so rusty? Ew. Are you insane? After all you did for her, why would you? You know exactly why. I do hope this will make you reconsider some of your actions. Okay. Number of green clues needed to unlock Theodore's route, 5. Number of green clues found found in Yvonne's bedroom, 1. Number of green clues found overall, 2. Number of red clues found in Yvonne's bedroom, 1. Found overall 2 out of 6. Oh my goodness. Damn! I just wanted to spend the night with my cute girlfriend. Instead, I ended up dying. Isn't that lovely? Well then. Interesting. Okay, wait, but we need only 5 clues to get to Theodore's route, so I'm assuming that we're going to get to his route before we get to Marco's. But also, that it's so funny. Yes, you can start with any of these here. At the choice, I guess. Like, either you start with who you think looks the most interesting, just going by design or whatever, or maybe you just go in order. I'm the type to usually just go in order, so I would have started with Marco anyway. And that one just immediately throws you onto a bad ending, and then it's like, hey, actually, you need to find 5 more clues. Go now, goodbye. Okay, Apris then. It's probably something that nobody will see coming. I'm actually curious about him. Me too. I would like to pair up with Apris. For real? Talk about unexpected. Hey, it's your call. I don't think anyone is about to cry over losing the chance of being left with Mr. Grumpy Pants here. Where's the queen? I do. Yvonne, who do you want to pair up with? Would it be alright if I paired up with you, Mr. Marco? Oh no, Yvonne's gotta die. With me? I certainly don't mind. Thank you. Okay, that leaves Shiro and I. Not the worst of possibilities I could think of. I'm still not sure what to make of you, but I'm hoping we can come to some kind of an understanding as far as teamwork goes. I still think they're related. But I guess not. Don't worry, I'm not planning to cause you any trouble. Whatever you say. Alright, so it's Maniko and Apris, Yvonne with me, and Shiro with Shiro. We're running out of time, so let's all take the potions. Left to you and Maniko. Thank you. Maybe you'll be able to get him to open up a little. Thank you. Someone's being an optimist. Alright, or maybe we're just staying out in the cold again. Let's see how this goes. I don't think we end up taking the potions. The only times we ended up taking the potions was on Yvonne's route and on Marco's. But no one else took them. Not even Marco took them on his own route, so I'm assuming we're not going to take them this time around either. I'm assuming Yvonne's gonna take it again. Because Marco's going to have her take it or whatever. I take it you drew the lowest card. I got the highest one, actually. What are you doing here, then? Surprised. I told everyone I want to pair up with you. In that case, something's clearly wrong with you. I did say I'd prove that I'm not lying. I figured I might as well stick to my word. If you're not happy with the outcome, you should have stayed behind and maybe make a difference instead of leaving it all up to us. The potions are about to expire. In case I haven't made myself clear enough, I'm not drinking anything. I figured you'd say that. I wouldn't touch anything that kid had to offer, period. People of his kind rub me the wrong way. Of his kind? He acts like some kind of trickster. His attitude unnerves me. Next thing we know, Slice melts and innocent chuckles will turn to stabs in the back or poison. You say some interesting things. So you think these potions are actually poisoned? Or worse, there might be all kinds of witchcraft and heresy involved. I'm not saying it's a given, but trusting our kid and taking the risk would be the stupidest thing we could do right now. Oh, I wanted April's opinion, and I got it. I'm not even surprised that he thinks this way, to be honest. We're on the same page. To be fair, I've seen it. I've seen what happens when we take them, so yeah, no. You're not going to try and convince me to change my mind? No, I have my own doubts and I actually agree with you. Kind of got the impression that's what you approached me for, but if that's the case, I'm glad I was wrong. Maybe you do have some survival instinct left in you after all. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Thanks. Well then, it's established we're not drinking the potions. Yay! And just go ahead and leave the bottle on the edge of the fountain. Sorry, Mr. Potion, I'm not ingesting you tonight, or ever. So, what's so interesting out here? Nothing, really. I just enjoy the fresh air. Always the peace and quiet. I think anyone would have noticed by now you're not the social type. I won't deny that you people are too noisy. Your constant jabber is giving me a headache. Does it bother you that I'm here right now talking to you? Asking uncomfortable questions while I'm at it, apparently. You don't bother me as much as the rest of the bunch does. Yay! That's good enough, I'll take it. I'll take it. But I'm not going to lie, I prefer if you left me alone. It's nothing personal. So it's not about who, it's about people in general. Talk about being a lone wolf. And talk about how low the temperature is out here. I think I'm starting to feel it in my bones. To be fair, you're not really dressed for the weather. Aren't you cold? Are you? A little bit, but you're avoiding the question. No, I'm not cold. Wait here. In the cold? Wait here, he said. What gave me the idea to listen to him in the first place? I'm freezing my butt off here. Here. This should keep you warm. You just bring me a blanket. Aww. Are you sure you don't want to use it yourself? Yes, I'm sure. Use it or don't, it's up to you. Just don't blame me if you end up catching a cold from sitting here out in the open with me. Alright, thank you. I'm not going to say no to a cozy blanket. For a guy who tries to keep his distance from everyone else at all costs, that was a surprisingly considerate gesture. You mortals, hello? Lord Damn, YouTuber. Whoever you are, don't scare me like that. Seriously, April, what's the deal with you? Maybe he's afraid of cats. Should I be wary of Lord Mutik as well? You're definitely an odd one. You wondered why I fell asleep. I figured I'd go out for a walk. So they drank the potions. Well, Yvonne must have known what she was signing up for when she decided to pair up with Marco. At least we know if the potions worked for them or not. I don't think Marco is going to actually drink his. Ooh, we get a sprite variation. Ah. If you're feeling tired, you can go upstairs and get some rest, you know. Don't feel obliged to sit here with me. No, I'm alright. I'm being stubborn, but I'd rather stay here. Even if there's not much going on. I wonder if Lord Mutik would let me pet him. the important questions. The important questions. Would the cat familiar let you pet him? Why am I not surprised to find you two here? Hello, Shiro. Have you been sitting outside the whole time? We did. You guys are hardcore. Well, come over to the library, Shiro and I just found something. Once Yvonne and Marco wake up, we need to have a little talk. Ah, so it's them who find the letter this time around. So you're saying that when the two of you woke up and came downstairs, you found this note here on the table? That's what we're saying, yes. Take a look at it. Look at it. She was right. A red, eerily red piece of paper is resting on the edge of the table. Pretty sure we would have noticed it if it had been there before. I mean, even in a mess of books, this stands out like a sore thumb. It's still the same paper, yeah. Nothing written on it. There's a soul stone hidden somewhere in this mansion. It's your key to getting out of here. Find it. FF. And it does look smudged, yeah. These initials, could it be? A soul stone? Who wrote this? Okay, first things first. This is the part where we should be able to skip it. The person photo was the one with the best opportunity to place it anywhere in the first place. And that's Shiro. Yeah, that's both of you. That makes both Shiro and me the main suspect. I mean, we both know that we didn't do it, but the rest of you might always accuse us of working together, and we have nothing to defend ourselves with besides our given word. Yes. Blah blah blah, pointing fingers. You two drank the potions and were asleep in your room the whole time, right? Yes. Well then, how can either of you be sure that when you both blah blah blah... It should be the same. And argue with that logic. But Mariko and Apris... We decided not to drink the potions, we were out in the courtyard the whole time. But Apris went back inside to fetch a blanket for me. Ooh. Dun dun dun. She's telling the truth. So Apris had the opportunity to place a note here when he left your side. Then again, that means that Mariko also had the opportunity to do the same while Apris was upstairs. I didn't go back inside, but I guess I can't prove that either, can I? There we go, everyone is suspicious. Yes. Okay. Oh, I have a question. Yeah? It's a note in the exact same spot where you found it. Oh, that's new. Yes, we tried not to move it. Oh, we've never had that before. To be fair, the other two times we were involved in finding it. We either found it ourselves or Yvonne found it while we were with her. That's interesting. And did you both find it at the exact same time? Or were you just together in the room and one of you noticed it first? Come to think of it, Shiro saw it first and called me over. You can't see the note from the entrance, it's behind a stack of books. You're right about that. Meaning that the note might not have even been there when the two of you came into the room. You're saying that Shiro's the biggest suspect here than I am. Well, we can't be sure you two aren't actually working together, just like you said. But if you're not, then this might provide some food for thought for you, especially Shiro. You know, I didn't think of this. That's because I'm actually the better detective than you are. You're smarter than you look. Thanks. Shiro, I didn't write this note, I swear. You have to believe me. Okay, just so it's out there, that's the same. Apris and I already said that we didn't drink the potions. What about everyone else? Do you remember anything? Mr. Mark and I did drink them, but we didn't remember anything. Same goes for Shiro and I. Oh, you did drink them? So wait, drinking these awful smelling potions got nobody nowhere? You have a plan, dude. Give me for even trying. So what does that mean? That neither Yvonne and Marco nor Shiro and Shiro knew each other before ending up here with their memories gone? Either that, or the potions didn't work like they were supposed to. Maybe I messed something up. Some alchemy genius you are, man. I swear, if it turns out that stuff will bring us some unexpected side effects. Did you even drink those potions, Shiro? I told you we did, didn't we? Are you doubting us? I am, actually. A blind man would be able to see that you don't trust me. You wouldn't drink anything at all unless your partner somehow convinced you to do it, or forced it down your throat. And from what I see, Shiro isn't exactly the assertive type. I can't even imagine her convincing someone like you to change your mind about anything. Perhaps you underestimate me. Or perhaps I see through your lies. Tell me, Shiro, what did the potion taste like? It tasted like a skunk's fart, that's what it did. And nothing stood out to you? Like a pinch of mint or vanilla? What? Because I made sure to flavor every potion differently. I know what flavors I gave to each pair just in case you needed to call out their credibility. Are you... I don't trust that. So that's why. I was surprised mine tasted a bit like coconut.
What?
That's cheating. That's being smart and cautious. And honestly, I don't care if you actually drank the potions or not. It's the fact that you lie about it that bothers me more in all this. So you didn't drink the potions. So we didn't. I thought that claiming otherwise would help us figure something out. And I suppose we did figure something out. Marco's not to be taken lightly, just as I thought. So, what were you two up to in a bedroom of yours that you figured you had to hide it? Oh, you didn't. I'm so going to get you back for this. If you weren't asleep, then you had the most amount of time to place this note here. Yeah, the odds are against us. We can't argue with that. But I will find a way to prove that we didn't do it. Just you wait. Okay, Shiro. Going back to the matter at hand, do we want to look for the soul stone out in the courtyard? If you don't mind the cold. I'll take the blanket with me. It's a very nice bright variation. I was thinking Mr. Mark and I can search the library. Does that mean Shiro and I have the basement and bedrooms to choose from? What do you think, Shiro? How about we go upstairs then? I don't think I like it down there.
Back to the bedroom.
One more word, I'm going to punch you in that smug face.
Deserved. I would like to see that, actually.
You didn't write that note, did you?
I didn't.
Let me ask you the same question. I didn't move an inch from where you left me back at the courtyard, you have my word.
That's not answering my question.
What do you mean?
Maniko, if you happen to be familiar with magic, you could have used some kind of teleportation spell to place that note where you wanted to, probably even from that far away.
A teleportation spell? Neighbors really does say some interesting things sometimes. You know that it didn't even cross my mind. You think something like that would be possible?
If there's one thing I remember, it's not to trust people familiar with the arcane. They're usually capable of things normal people can't even begin to wrap their minds about.
I take it you're not a magic person then.
Are you?
I don't know that, in all honesty. But I didn't write that note, nor place it in the library, I can promise you as much.
Alright, that's enough for now.
Just don't really somewhere out here stuffed into one of these bushes, then we might have a serious problem. If I wanted to hide something in such a closed-off space, I'd probably bury it. That makes things even worse.
Not necessarily.
Well, it depends if someone cared for that stone to get dirty or not. Usually people store these kinds of magical items inside boxes of some sort, don't they? If it was big enough, I'm sure we'd be able to find a patch of borrowed dirt easily enough. You mean like that one over there?
That one looks big enough for a corpse to fit in another box.
I thought the same thing.
A corpse?
Hey, courtyard lovebirds. Hello. Shiro and I managed to find something. Come back inside. Should we be worried about this? Even if it was a corpse, what would you want to do? Dig it up? Yes, actually. I'm sorry. In this situation, yes, absolutely. If it's dead, it's dead.
But we have magicians. Is it really dead? Will it stay dead?
I don't know about that one, Chief. Let's just ignore this. No? It's not? Okay. Ah, this is where we find the wall. Okay. Okay. That, we still want something with meat. I wonder why it's always the meat option so far. A sleepover party gone wrong. Tea. Some puppet corn. Wall. Going with them. A few more of these if you didn't attend the baths on your own. Oh, thank you. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I have no idea what I'd have to do to convince Apris to take a bath with me. He'd probably think I'm being weird if he doesn't already. I suppose I'll take you up on an offer then. That's great. We'd love to have your company, Miss Mariko. What do you want said? Thanks. I'm going in after them. I could take a bath last. I don't really care. Okay. So this one is going to be the same as well? Yes. You must be imagining things. Really? Thanks. Let's see. How do I convince Apris to stay in the room with me for the night? I mean, not that I would mind sleeping on my own, but having him over would be safer. Probably for both of us. Yeah. Safety's the only thing we're thinking of. You two can go back without me. I still have a stop to make. Alright, good luck. Thank you. I'm still wondering though. Am I misremembering from last stream? But was this fire on the first time we saw this? No, right? I knew I'd find him here. I asked myself this earlier as well. When we saw the demon lady outside. But I guess in this one's it's because he's sitting there. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. What are you doing here? Hi, raiders, welcome in. Oh wait, I haven't updated the emote in that message. Isn't that fun? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm new. I like the color pink. Vision of Jeopardies. We're currently playing SoulSet. We're on our third route. This time we're gonna go for Apris. Apris's true ending that I think we can reach tonight still. If it's anything like he wants, maybe. Go back inside. You're going to catch a cold if you stay out here right after taking a bath. I wanted to ask you if you're planning to come over to a room for the night. Because I do hope you're not planning to stay out here this whole time. I'd sleep more at ease if I wasn't alone. Of a game you made you... Oh, nice! Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. That always feels great. When you're working on something and people actually do play it. Or show it off. Happy for you. I'll think about it. Oh, that wasn't a no. Small wins. Also, Apris, wasn't this spot intended for growing flowers? Your point being? You started a campfire in the middle of it. Well, flowers won't really help us with anything, will they? My idea is more practical. Suppose I can argue with that. I'm not sure if any of these clothes will fit for Apris. It's already a miracle I managed to find something this well fitting for myself. And it definitely beats sleeping in my dress. Oh? It's open. You came. Finished with your bath? Yes. I tried looking for some clothes we could sleep in, but I'm not sure you'll be able to fit into any of these.
It's fine. I don't need any. I'm not planning on sleeping anyway. Go to sleep if you want to. I'll watch over you.
There's an armchair here, and yet he just took a seat on the floor. Watch over me. Would you like to get some rest yourself?
No, I'm not sleepy.
Apris, you don't look very well rested with those dark circles under your eyes. If you don't trust me enough to sleep next to me...
This isn't about trusting you or not.
What is it about then?
There's a demon inside me that's going to take over. Apparently.
Talk about being stubborn. Can we take turns at least? Turns. You can watch over me as I get some rest, and then I'll watch over you in return.
Fine, we can do that.
You did say that just to make me go to sleep and then bail me once your turn ends, did you? You'd be more stubborn than this otherwise.
I suppose I can agree with Shiro on one thing.
That being?
You're a smart woman.
Should I take that as a compliment? Or should I take that as an insult in the off chance someone thinks that pretty words will sway me away from the issue at hand? So which is it?
Maybe I'll tell you once you get some sleep.
I swear, you're so stubborn.
That makes two of us.
I think there was a saying for this. A wise man can change his mind, a fool never will. Have it your way. Good night, Apris.
Good night. Holy, that scared the crap out of me. Apris.
I think Lord Muti came to bother us again. Tell him to go to sleep.
I don't think that's the cat. Something smells nice. Is that coffee?
Don't tell me Apris brought me a cup.
It's not poisoned, is it? It's not poisoned. Oh man. Yes, it was.
So bitter. And of course he's nowhere to be seen. I'm not even surprised. Come on, Mr. Marcus, say ah.
Not for mommy. Would you please stop doing that?
Did you just get mom zoned?
Karma's a bitch.
She's been acting like this since yesterday.
I need an adult here.
Things I love to say.
She was lively in here.
Oh, hey, Mariko. Apris is also here. He's making something by the stove. Did someone ever tell you not to make promises you have no intention of keeping?
I never said I wasn't going to keep it.
I might let you return the geisha sometime later. I do hope you mean that, man.
Did you sleep well?
I think so. Thanks for the coffee.
Take a seat. Food will be ready soon.
Wow, you two are actually getting along.
Who would have thought?
Apris can be talkative after all. I guess it takes the right kind of person to get him going. Yeah, see, Shiro, people like this don't usually appreciate it if you go, oh man, I guess you do come out of your cave. I guess you can talk. See, that's usually the exact reason why they do not come out of their cave. This is the exact reason why they do not want to talk to you. It's like, wow. So, our course of action for today is once again looking for the stupid soul stone. So Mako and I can go back and search over the library again. Yeah, isn't that right, Mr. Mako? Since Mako's stuck with Mummy Yvonne in the library, Shiro and I can check the basement for a change then. Ah. So they're going to find Theodore. That leaves Apris and I with. You know, we could actually do a more thorough search around the kitchen. Cold storage has me intrigued. Same.
Alright, we can stay here.
Mariko, what have you done to him? I'm sure he'd pay for either of the courtyard's first chance he got. I guess that's where we'll be looking next. So interesting. You mentioned like in fresh air before. This isn't exactly fresh air, but it's cold in here. I imagine you'd find this place bearable enough. I'm not fond of the outside just because of the fresh air, you know. Also, you shouldn't stay here just like that for long. You end up catching a cold. It still fascinates me how this kind of temperature doesn't seem to bother you in the least. But you're right, I should probably go and fetch that blanket. Let's take a break then. I think I could also use one. Aww. Hey, Pris. Oh no! Where is he? He's not here. Let me guess, he went out again. I wonder though, if we're not getting closer to Yvonne since it's not her route, are we going to figure out that, you know, we as the player get to be the dragon apparently? I got the blanket. Hey, Pris. You look exhausted. Well, more than you were. Would you like to get some proper rest? We can go back upstairs. No, it's fine. I think I realized what's wrong with me. Do you remember something? I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to drink those potions yesterday, not only because I didn't trust the kid. I have the constant feeling that something bad is going to happen if I fall asleep. I feel like I can't afford to let my guard down for even a second. I need to stay focused at all times. Wait, so you've been awake the whole time since we woke up here? I've been meditating here and there, so it could be worse, but yes. Don't tell me, are you staying away from people because it helps with your state of mind? Apris, you can't go on like this. You pass out from exhaustion sooner or later if you keep this up. Well, until that happens, I will try to stay awake for as long as I can. For all I know, someone's life might depend on it. What do you mean? Maniko, I appreciate your concern, but this is the end of the line. If you really want to be of help to anyone, you should stay away from me. Your presence is distracting. What are you saying? You can't expect me to just leave you alone. That's what I'm asking you to do. Try to understand and don't make this more difficult for me. You ask me to understand when I don't. I'm possessed. You... what? I'm possessed by something that isn't as kind as anyone else in here. If that thing takes over, you'll be the first person in line to get hurt, or worse. You're possessed by a demon. Why didn't I realize this sooner? Keep in mind that sharing that news might spread some panic. I won't blame you if you decide to warn everyone, though. You're all in potential danger, and you have the right to know that. To be fair, from what everyone's been hiding, I don't think you're, like, any more dangerous than what we've had so far. Let's go for some decision-making. What am I supposed to do? Oh! Make a new save. That's what I'm going to do. And work alone. I'm not consulting with Marco over this. What the hell? What do I look like? Neither Shiro nor Shiro seem to be familiar with magic-related things up till now. Well, besides illusions, but the first person I'd seek solutions to this issue with is Marco. But I do get the odd feeling that consulting this with Marco and Yvonne would be the worst thing I could do. I can trust him with this kind of information. Besides, Apris needed to get up the courage to tell me about this. He wouldn't do it if he didn't decide to trust me at least a little bit. I'm not going to betray his trust. I'll figure something out on my own. So true! Yvonne and Marco are still in the library. If I want to research anything, I have to be careful not to give too much away. Wait. Is he asleep? Oh, Miss Maniko. Yes, it seems Mr. Marco was tired. I did tell him to go upstairs, but then I have to wake him up, so... Hey, Marco. Passed out on the table. You get back pains if you sleep like this. Go upstairs and lay down in a proper bed like a normal human being. Maniko. Yes, Mom. Yvonne left with him. Good. Let's see what I can find. Ah! I didn't want to wake him. Oh, I don't mind. Get your butt up there. Hello. Lomuti, has he been asleep under the table? We could ask him if that was him in the night. Wait, those eyes. Don't tell me April is scared of Lomuti because it reminds him of... Lomuti, you're not a demon, are you? I'm a spirit, child. Speaking of demons, though, you seem to be doing some peculiar research. Oh crap. There's no need to hide it from me. This is related to that Apris fellow, isn't it? So much for that. I know it might be much to ask, but you keep it a secret from everyone else, Lord Mutik. What's in it for me? How about some milk? Milk? Who do you think I am? You want me to get belly pains? Oh, so you I guess you are more of a cat than you say you are. How about some meat? Some. A lot of meat? We might be able to work something out. I like this guy. Exquisite. Did that do the trick? I hope he's going to keep his word. You're looking for a way to get the demon out of him, aren't you? If his condition is the same as the one I'm familiar with, I may not be able to help you with fixing the problem itself, but I know of a way that could postpone the taking over process. Really? Since you've been kind to me and always addressed me with proper respect, I'll go out of my way to help you out a bit. Thank you! That is a surprise. So this potion, you have to drink it as soon as Apris falls asleep. The potion will put you to sleep as well. That will enable you to access Apris' subconscious. You'll be able to encounter the demon's consciousness in there. Alright, give this a try. What's the worst that could happen? Thank you, Lord Mutik, you've been a big help. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be stuck reading those useless books. You're welcome, Mariko. There's something you need to be aware of, though. Yes? Once you drink the potion, you won't be able to wake up until its effects wear off, no matter what happens. How long? Around 4 hours. That doesn't sound so bad. Except, anything could happen while you're asleep for 4 hours. Since you'll be inside of Apris' consciousness during that time, there's a high chance you encountered a demon of it. This whole experiment is based on the fact that you distract the demon so that Apris can get some decent sleep, yes. Mariko, demons are oftentimes cruel beings. It's possible they may do all kinds of horrible things to you. All of it is going to be all but a vivid bad dream, of course. It won't be happening for real. But it most likely won't be much of a pleasant experience. Just keep that in mind. Sure sounds like fun times. Happen what may, I'll deal with it somehow. Besides, this is what Apris has to deal with on a daily basis, isn't it? What's a mere couple of hours compared to that? If I have this kind of opportunity, I want to help him. Alright. Oh! He's still here. And so is the demon lady. Apris? How are you holding up? Hello? Maniko? I told you to leave me alone, Maniko. Yeah, about that. Wait. I think I can see something on the other side of the barrier. Hey, Apris, take a look at this. There's somebody on the other side of the barrier. What? Is that another demon? Yes, no doubt. I'd recognize that kind of eyes anywhere. Shouldn't that be those kind of eyes? Could it be that this demon has some kind of business with your demon? No! Maniko, I think actually this demon might be after your life, because everything so far seems to be after your life specifically. Fun, right? Very fun. Hehe. In all honesty, I doubt it. As far as I'm aware, demons are on the best of terms with one another. Aren't on the best of terms. They're more of the lone and trust nobody type. Just like you, then. We should let the others see this, shouldn't we? What the hell? This person wasn't here before, do you? Just standing there staring at us, kind of creepy. Must be because of the differences in time flow. She probably approached the barrier and has been standing there for a second or two. It seems like an eternity for us. It still fascinates me how that works. Either way, chick doesn't look very happy, does she? Like she wants to murder us all or something. For other people. Oh yeah, because Marco didn't blow himself up on this route. You notice this person's eyes? I don't think I haven't noticed that you're trying to change the topic, mister. But you're the one who got Shiro hurt. No. It wasn't him, Shiro. Then now we're down to 3 people. Well then. Since you so eagerly mentioned it, what the hell is wrong with this chick's eyes? Is it just me or are they glowing? It's a demon. Ba 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 ba. Empress is right. I don't know how many of you are aware, but demons are usually very powerful beings. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I imagine a demon is way more powerful than any of us in here. Hell, she might be more powerful than all of us combined. If she has a mindset on killing someone, our chances of stopping her are slim. Right! In other words, once the barrier dissolves, one of us is going to die. And you know who that someone is. Somehow, this demon girl feels familiar, yes, and so does the text. Let's ignore it and continue our search for the time being, okay? Sure, let's not worry about the weird demon lady. We have other demons to worry about. Mariko, is that demon really after you? Oh, I don't know. She just feels familiar to me somehow. So I figured... This whole thing distracted me from the issue at hand. Abers, I found a way to help you. What? What did you come up with this time? I got help from Lord Mutik. From the Chupacabra? That's a cat! He looks like a cat, Abers. What the hell is a Chupacabra? Anyway, would you let me try something? Does that something require drinking any suspicious potions? Not for you, only for me. You won't be drinking anything, don't worry. Come on, it won't hurt, I promise. I have a feeling that I'm going to regret this. Nah, don't worry about it. You didn't tell anyone else that I'm possessed? No, I didn't. I figured it wouldn't do anyone any good. So what did you come up with? I can just tell him I need him to go to sleep, knowing I basically left the room the moment I brought it up. Would you let me give you a back rub? Huh? Are you being serious? It would help you relax. I'm not sure I can afford to relax. Well, this experiment requires you to do that. Is it okay like this? Perfect. Are you going to knock him out? Sorry if my claw feels a little cold to the touch. That's actually a nice addition. I'm happy to hear that then. Kind of expected it, but Apris is horribly tense. So it's not much of a surprise if he needs to be focused at all times. This whole experience of yours is just an excuse, isn't it? What? You're planning to kill me the moment I let my guard down, aren't you? I wouldn't blame you, really. You know that I'm dangerous, and it would only make sense that you don't want to die yourself. Hey, stop right there. I'm not planning to kill you. Just be aware that if you try anything, I won't hesitate to defend myself. I like my limbs intact, so thanks for the warning. Would you mind telling me a bit about that demon of yours? That's not a cheerful topic. The more I know, the more prepared I will be for this experiment. Or maybe it will make you reconsider this whole thing altogether. Fine then. If you're really so eager to hear about it. The demon possessing me. Whenever I fall asleep, she usually comes on to me. She? It's a female demon? Yes. What do you know? Wait, she comes on to you? Inside of my mind, inside of my dreams. She likes to torture me sometimes too. I know it doesn't happen for real, but it sure does feel that way. Her voice, her touch, and most of all, the pain she inflicts. I'm unable to distinguish what's real and what isn't. Everything is just too vivid. She's messed up and perverted to boot. Sounds like a fun time. Don't say that, Mariko. He's suffering. You can't even imagine. Either way, from what you're saying, this demon of yours is doing all of these horrible things to you so that you wouldn't want to go to sleep. That way she can push you to the limits of exhaustion and then take over your body. So, fixing the problem, temporarily at least, would be letting you get a good night's rest with no messed up dreams forcing you awake. That's pretty much what Lord Mutik assumed. And now, plan of yours? All I want is for you to fall asleep. And there he goes, all tense again. Once you do that, I will be able to access your subconsciousness and try and ward off the demon from you so you can get some decent rest. You're planning to meet up with her in my stead. Maniko, the demon is not right in the head. I wouldn't want anyone to go through the same kind of shit I do. That also applies to you. Even if you say that, I won't know how much this will affect me until I try. Besides, none of what's going to happen will actually happen for real, right? It's all going to be just a dream. Come on, don't be such a stubborn bun and let me do this. If you don't do anything, the demon is going to take over you, and there's a high chance she's going to kill all of us, isn't there? Meaning that I won't be doing this just for you, I will be doing this for myself as well. I say I've already lost the whole argument. I swear, you're stubborn as a mule. I am this time, at least. Just don't say I didn't warn you. There we go. Any tips in regards to how I should try dealing with her? Never try to ignore her or offend her. And if possible, flirt back. Okay. That should be easy enough to remember. Flirt back. Hey, Prince? Did he did! He's asleep! I just realized he has a fang. On that specific sprite. Nothing bad is happening. Yet. Look at that! She has a fang! Yay! Okay, it's time to drink the potion. Considering our first approach, this should be good to go, right? Right? I think we can do this. I hope Apis will sleep like a baby during these next 4 hours. Alright, he's leaning against my knees. If I move, I'll probably wake him up. Guess I'm going to stay like this. Not that the discomfort will matter while I'm unconscious. Cheers, Lord Mutik. I'll drink this one to your wisdom. Oh boy. Why is it always a fatal white? Wow. Did it work? If it did, I guess I'm inside of Apis' dream now. Must make like a shirt and sleeves. Have a good night, Mel. There doesn't seem to be much consistency in here. Then again, since when do dreams have any kind of logic to them to begin with? Okay, stay where we are. I wonder, can I just stay here like this for those 4 hours? It may be a bit boring, but I'm not about to complain. Shit, why did it get dark all of a sudden? The same as last time. What do we have here? I haven't had any new guests in quite a while. Holy crap, is that her? Oh my god. Ooh, yay! You're not wearing any clothes! Why are your clothes at? Pretty one, aren't you? Those eyes. Do all demons look creepy like this? What brings you here, girl? Did Apis manipulate you into helping him with his little problem? I advise you to reconsider. The man is broken beyond repair. And knowing him, he didn't give you the full story either. The full story? He made me look the bad guy here, didn't he? I didn't choose to be here. Apis and a stupid sister of his called me over, and now I can't leave. Sister? If it wasn't for them, none of this would be happening right now. I just want my freedom back. So what do you say? Would you kindly leave and stop meddling into our affairs? Wait, so neither of you want this? You want to get out of here as much as Apis wants you gone? Did you think I'm in here because I want to be? Look how boring and lonely this place is. Oh, I'm asking kindly and I won't ask twice. Get out of here. See, that might be a bit of a problem. Oh, I see. What the hell is it with you people? Peaceful solutions never seem to be the option with you. If you want to play rough, I can play rough. I think I just made her mad. Don't move. Let the scaredy cat die, are you? Did she just kill me? And now I'm back here again. No, stay where we are. Try staying here again. Maybe she assumed I'm dead and she won't seek me out anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Hello! Shit. Worth a try. Why are you still here? I thought I told you to leave. Wait. That time you drugged yourself so that you wouldn't wake up? Stupid girl. Damn! You stupid, stupid girl. This hurts. We're dying, yeah. Funnily enough, though, we're on our way to the true ending of this guy's route, so... You wouldn't think dying is a thing in that place, yeah. No. I mean, he did tell us she likes to torture him, so... Just the feeling. April was right, the pain does feel real. And I guess my biggest question should be, how many times can a person die in the span of 4 hours? Stay where we are. I'll try staying here again. Maybe she'll assume then she won't seek me out anymore. Again? It didn't work the first time, but okay, let's try it again. She's like, why the fuck are you here again? You're not going to wake up no matter what I do to you, are you? So it seems. Sorry for making this difficult. Well, we kind of have a situation on our hands and I need April's well rested for once. Madko, right? Since it's your first time here, I might be willing to cut you some slack. I mean, to be fair, you already killed me twice. If that's you cutting me some slack, then Jesus. Under one condition, though. This will be the first and last time you do a stupid thing like this. April's got himself into this mess, and it's his responsibility to deal with it, nobody else's. If you... If you ever get the urge to do this for him again and come here instead, I will make your life a living hell. Do we have an understanding? Hopefully we'll be able to get out of here altogether by the time any of that would have to happen again. Need to happen again. I can't read. Alright. Good girl. And since that's out of the way, I'm feeling adventurous today. You'll be stuck here for a while yet. Why don't we have some fun? And by fun, you mean? Oh crap. Is there a tail sliding along my thigh? It's just a dream, Mariko. Remember, this is just a dream. None of this is happening for real. What do you say? Oh, I see. You know, something tells me we have a route for her as well, if we're sticking with her or something. Unfortunately, for us, this time around, we don't want to remember any of this. Yeah. Holy crap. Maniko. Apris, it's you, isn't it? Am I finally awake? Shit, my heart's hammering like crazy. She did something to you, didn't she? You could say that. Oh, she really is one hell of a messed up girl. I told you this was a bad idea. No, it's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm glad I could do this for you. Apris, if this is what you have to deal with on a daily basis, then doing this once off was nothing. How are you feeling? Well rested, and a lot better. Thank you, Maniko. It's okay. I really appreciate you doing this for me. Then it worked. I'm so glad. Are you hungry? After a whole night of research and mental abuse, I'd eat a horse. Let's go and fix something up for you then. It feels so surreal to be back here again. It feels like I was stuck in that dream world for an eternity or two. It's such an odd sensation. Good morning. Well, it's still night outside, but finally, our chef is awake. I'm starving.
Any special requests?
Oh, April, what happened to you? You seem to be in a good mood. He actually got some sleep. I get it. Shiro.
I'd like some more meat, please.
I'd like some fish again, if that's alright. Oh, and by the way, Shiro and I decided to investigate the basement yesterday. We found a wardrobe that seemed to be hidden behind an illusion spell, just like the corridor upstairs. Oh? So there we were, thinking we just hit a jackpot. But the wardrobe turned out to be completely empty.
Oh. No Theodore in it?
It was empty. Talk about a letdown, right? Ah.
Well, Marco didn't have the chance last time to check out the basement before them.
Interesting. For a moment there, I thought that stupid stone might be in there. Why would anyone hide anything if there's nothing to hide in the first place? Well, it was empty when you found it. Doesn't mean it was empty the entire time. Odd.
Odd indeed.
Could I help you with anything?
You could find a decent fish for you on if you'd like.
On it. One singular decent fish.
Is there anything you'd like yourself?
I was actually wondering about that.
Huh? What's wrong?
Something under the ice.
Uh-oh.
It's glowing.
Glowing?
It's the stone!
Wait, is this?
Could it be that soulstone the note was referring to?
I can feel it pulsing in my hand. It gives off a pleasant kind of warmth with each beat. Do you have a type when it comes to games with lots of roots? Like, in which order I go? Or what type of game I prefer? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand your question correctly.
It's definitely not a mirror. Not a mere pretty stone.
It is certainly pretty, though.
Yvonne, Shiro, if there's a type of if there's a type of character.
I think I do tend to like. It depends. It's either I really like the childhood friend type of route, or I massively dislike it. It really depends on how it's written. Because a lot of the times the childhood friend will be written in a way where it's like, oh, I've never had a chance, I will never get a chance again, blah blah blah, whatever. And it takes them a while to actually get somewhere. There's somewhere I really liked it though, because there was a lot of character development. I'm not big into the really rowdy and loud ones. That's just... I'm more into the... Well, some years ago I was more into the really completely stoic types. Like I guess Apris here, or in Hakuoki, for example. What was his name? I don't remember his name. It's been 500 years since I played Hakuoki. But I think, regardless of my type, I'm not the type, just not the kind of person to play by who I find most interesting. But I usually try and see if there's a recommended route order, where they're like, okay, this way it makes the most sense, how you will find out more about the world. Because what I dislike more is actually when you play a route that will give you a bunch of information on the game world, and then you go to another route that has way less of it. It will be in the back of my head, and then I'm thinking, wow, you don't find anything in this specific route, script. So I'd rather go in the one in the order where it's like, oh, okay, this one gives you the least amount of background info and focuses on literally just the relationship, for example. But to deal with people like this outside fiction would be really tight. Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm not a big tsundere fan in fiction either. It's like, I can accept it. I can see why it would be for some people. It's not for me. Because it just makes me annoyed really quickly. It's like, just fucking say what you mean, I'm begging you. What I do like is when I get really surprised. And it's like, oh, I would like this type of character the most just going by design, and then I'm actually surprised by how they act. And it's like, oh, I like them even more, I like them less. Or other characters where I was like, oh, I'm not interested at all, but then they turn out to be written in a way that I really like. Last bigger commercial release I had that surprised me with a bunch of the routes you had was Jakjan, actually. Because Jakjan recommended Root Order, had me start with a character I would have never started with, because I was like, no, you're so loud. You're so loud. I'm glad I have to start with you, because that way I get out of the way, and then the route was actually really, really good. So I was kind of sad it was the first one I got out of the way. But it made sense in the overall experience. Jakjan is the type of game I would like to forget. Forget everything about and just replay from the beginning. If you have a chance. If you have a Switch and have a chance, please play that game. It also has really good music. Look what I just found! That stone! Is that the soul stone thingy? It's Mariko, you found it! Don't tell me it was inside of the cold storage all along. Yes, actually. I doubt it, actually. This thing gives off warmth. If it had been among the ice all this time, the ice would have turned into water by now. Meaning that someone had to place it there while we weren't looking. I swear we have a mastermind pulling the strings somewhere among us. They're clearly trying to help us, though. Maybe there's a reason why they can't do it out in the open. Yeah, probably because they're a goddamn coward. Anyway, now that we found the stone, we should do some research. If it's somewhere designed to help us in dissolving the barrier, we need to find out how to make it work. I'll let Mr. Marco know. I'm sure he won't mind giving me a hand with this. Is it okay if I take it with me, Miss Mariko? I don't actually like that idea, Yvonne. I'm sorry, it's not because I don't trust you, it's because I don't trust the other guy. Be my guest. Mariko, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. What is it? Fetch the blanket and come over to the backyard once you're ready. Okay. Shit, now I'm feeling anxious. I wonder what he wants to talk to me about. I hate when people say I have something to talk to you about and then don't give me any heads up. It's like, is it something serious? Is it something bad? Is it something positive? Is it just something you don't want to, you know? It's like, hey, can we talk? About what? Even gosh, she's gone again. I'm here. Take a seat. I've been wondering about it for a while now, but I still have a hard time figuring it out, so I figured I'd simply ask this directly. Mariko, what is it that you want from me? They're always jump scares, right? What I hate especially is when it's like in a chat message. I know there's people out there who actually look at the online status of someone who are like, oh, I'm only going to write to this person if I see them being online. Not gonna lie, I've never bothered with that. Like, if I have something to say, or if I think of something, I'm just going to write it to this person, and whenever they get the chance, they can answer. It's fine. But there's apparently people that are like, oh no, I need to wait specifically for you to be online to ask. So they will write like, oh, can we talk? And I'm like, okay, great, now I'm anxious. I don't know if this is a long talk, is it serious, is it bad? Do I need to set time aside? It's just exhausting all around. It's like, just type what you want to say, and then I can react as soon as I get the time, especially with like time zone differences, you know? It's just with hey, yeah, no, me either. The only acceptable way to start something with a hey is if you're a double, triple, whatever texter and you just send your messages. Many messages. Like, I'm the type to definitely type a bunch of stuff, but send, instead of making it like one long message, I type several smaller ones. So if the first one is literally just hey, and it's immediately followed up with other stuff, okay. But if it's only hey, and then you want me to like react, and I'm like, hey? And then it's a waiting game. Do you have time right now? For what? Yes? No? What's up? Kind of text thinking about the dramatic impact of the messages. I over-explain. I'm the type of person to over-explain. I'm like, hey, was wondering about her if you have time, or when you have time, her. Thank you. They follow up with however, and that's a long message. It's like, hey, I was wondering if I could talk to you about something. Is a message that is only going to make me anxious. However, if you were to write, hey, I was wondering if I could talk to you about something, it is not a bad thing. It is going to take a little of your time. Please let me know whenever. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's exhausting. What I want from you. You wouldn't be doing all the things you did for me just out of goodwill, would you? Well, good for you. You're stuck in a dating game. That also has a mystery on the side. No, maybe the mystery. No, the mystery is the main point, and you have the dating. Whatever. There needs to be something more to it. I want the full story. I want to know what that something is. I'm doing it for the food! That's actually what I need to say. That's crazy. I'm doing it for the food. What? You heard me. I simply enjoy your cooking. You're the best housewife in existence. I'm joking, of course. The truth is, I think I started to care for you. Care for me? In what way? Oh, right. Net is safe then. I find you attractive. Is that all there is? I just told you. What kind of question is that? Physical attraction is one thing. Actually liking someone is different. Don't they usually go together? Not always. Well, they go together for me. I'm guessing that's not the kind of answer you were expecting. Not really, no. Much for that. Let's just forget I said anything then. No, I'm not saying it bothers me, Maniko. I just don't understand why anyone would want to get involved with me in such a way. What? You're not giving yourself much credit, are you? Maniko, I'm an ornery, cynical man with a short fuse and little patience for... Yeah. I don't even know what ordinary means, I will be honest. And on top of it all, I'm possessed by a demon. Just being around me is dangerous and a thoroughly unpleasant experience. What does ornery mean? Hold on. Oh, wow. Really? Heights. Oh. That is so funny.
like looking at actual dictionary entries. Okay, sure, that makes sense. But like the the initial Google translation just gives you widerlich. I don't think those are the same. Yeah, widerlich was more like repulsive, nauseating, whatever, not ordinary. It's an oddly specific word. I do like when a visual novel shows me yet another word that I've never been aware of in my life. Any sane woman would have run away from me by now. Oh, I suppose I'm officially in charge. To be fair, my guy, when I saw you in a demon lady or whatever, I was like, I wonder if she gets her own route. So, we're here for the full package. There you are. I don't know we haven't known each other that long. It's pretty obvious that you're the kind of person who'd like to keep everyone at a distance. Because of your whole demon problem, I imagine you're worried that if someone got close to you, you'd hurt them. But I'm confident I can handle this. I'm not a fragile maiden who will run away at the first sight of someone's eyes glowing. I guess there's not much I can do about that. So you don't mind me looking at you in that kind of way? You know, for a moment there I started to think you knew what was good for you. In the comment section of a webcomic you learned about Baird referring to a person. What? The comment sections of a webcomic specifically can be such an interesting place to be. any comment section really, but how? I cannot wait to find out what the next words that Studio Land game is going to teach me about is. Because I don't think we've had a single one of their games that did not show me a game that word that I've never heard of before in my life. As someone with a, I don't know, C2 certificate and stuff, I'm always like, how did I actually get this? Why am I technically allowed to become an interpreter? It seems like you lack any kind of a survival instinct whatsoever. No, I have the power of saving. Save slots on my side. I still have the feeling that you don't know what you're getting yourself into, but if this is what you really want... Oh? Oh? You actually leaned in to kiss me. His lips are firm against mine, demanding, almost yet gentle somehow. This definitely isn't the first time Apris has kissed someone. Which shouldn't be that much of a surprise either. I mean, how old is Apris? It's probably been over his first instant crushes ages ago. Not that it's my place to complain. This feels really nice. Ooh. Out in the open though? I have no idea if it's because of my whole encounter with that demon of his, but somehow I feel like being hesitant about any of this. I want us both to enjoy ourselves while we can. Maniko. Am I being too forward? Not that I'm about to complain. Oh, suddenly he's now. Interesting. Interesting, my guy. A fake partner for someone in order to help them hide it. Ah. Okay, I've heard of the situation, but I never knew you would use that kind of word for it. So, similar to like how you would be in a lavender marriage, I guess. I just wanted to ask you if you want to do this out in the open like this. See? That's what I'm saying. Are you worried someone might walk in on us? We have the blanket to cover us, just in case. The Maniko, you need to be aware of something. After all those messed up encounters with the demon inside of my mind, I imagine my perception of things might be screwed up at this point. Oh. So if anything. If I end up being too rough with anything, you need to let me know. Okay. Alright. You know, for all the warnings you gave me, you were surprisingly gentle.
I like the blush on him. You can barely see it because his the bags on his eyes are this pronounced, but it's there. I was being careful. I didn't want to hurt you. You don't have to hold back so much next time. Next time. You sound surprised. Did you expect this to be a one-time thing? You were serious when you said you want more from me. Are you still doubting that? Of course I was serious. I swear. What am I going to do with you? Well, since you asked, you could accompany me to the bathhouse. The sponge got me all dirty. I think we're both to blame for that one. See, they weren't even afraid to give him nipples. That's refreshing to see. Another round! Damn, girl. You don't beat around the bush, do you? I know we did before, so... You know? Oh, yay! We found the stone that might help us. Yada yada yada. Oh, you're possessed by a demon and we're stuck in this weird place and we don't know how much time is actually passing or how much time we have left. It might take from our actual lifespans, but another round. Am I acting weird? I'm not sure when I became like this. It's a demon! I think our situation's starting to get to your head. You're starting to sound like it's the last day of your life. Maybe it is. Well, for all we know, it might be. You know, I'm not the kind of person who would pat you on the back and tell you everything will be alright. But if there's a way for both of us to get out of here in one piece, I will do everything in my power to make that happen. Thanks, April. When you say that, it's really sweet of you. And reassuring. Come over here. Hmm? How about you come over here? I think that's a yes to the other round. Splish splosh. I thought Abras would have a hard time accepting this whole thing between us. And a CG, yes! Pleasantly surprised that he doesn't seem to be hesitant about this anymore. And I have to give him credit. Not only is he a good kisser, Abras sure does know how to... Whoa! So Hassel, the demon of his, probably contributed to his experience. Even if, technically, it's only happened in his mind. I also know now that it's hard to tell the difference in there. I really need to find a way to get that demon out of him. You do know what you're doing, don't you? Yes. Don't hold back. Good for them. It's so funny because the beginning of the game was like anything explicit is only alluded to. And I'm like, It's exhausting. You asked for it. Oh, this is so satisfying. Jesus Christ. Hello? Hey, Empress. Would you mind if I took a nap? The last nap of mine exhausted me more than anything. I'm not surprised. And I stayed up all night doing research. I don't mind. I can watch over you if it will make you feel more at ease. I'd appreciate that, thanks. Yeah. Shielding my eyes. Oh my god. Mind if I use you as a pillow? I know. Oh, that's sweet though. Before you fall asleep, there's something I wanted to tell you. Okay? I'm about to have another serious conversation. I actually managed to remember some things involving us. From outside of the barrier, I mean. Wait, really? So we knew each other before? I think we met on board a train. Nobody wanted to sit with me in the compartment I was in. People could tell that something was wrong with me. But you came in and sat next to me unfazed. That does sound like something I would do, doesn't it? It does. I'm not sure how our conversation started, but I remember you telling me that you were looking for a bodyguard since you wanted to make a trip up into the mountains we were about to pass.
I figured I could use the money, so I agreed to accompany you. I think we met Yvonne somewhere up on that mountain too. Wait, so the three of us? Yvonne needs to hear this. I'm sure she'd be happy to know. Of course, it didn't take long before I started getting suspicious of your intentions. How so? You could hold your ground just fine on your own. It seemed to me that you had no useful bodyguard. You were always able to deal with all kinds of danger on your own. Once I called you out on it, you told me the truth. You knew I was possessed from the very start, and you offered to help me with my demon problem in exchange for the same thing. For the same thing? I was supposed to help you fight off a demon of your own. Oh. You don't mean... Though it seems that yours is outside of the barrier, not in here. And it seems to be possessing someone else, but if it really is after you for some reason... So, wait. Yvonne, you and I, the three of us came here looking for a way to get that demon out of you. That's what these vague memories seem to be telling me, at least. And while we were here, the barrier went up and we forgot why we came here to begin with. Is that right? I have a feeling like I'm still missing something. How does Theodore fit into all of this? Were those memories of him totally unrelated? What are Marco, Shiro, and Shiro doing here with us then? I have no idea. I don't seem to remember anything about any of them. Huh. Well, I still can't seem to remember anything relevant to this whole situation. Maybe all of it will start making more sense at some point later on. Anyway, it's reassuring to know that we aren't complete strangers, you and I. Sorry, I can't remember anything about you. Is that even something to be sorry for? You can't help it. Suppose. Well, I kept you up long enough. Get some sleep, Mariko. I'll do that. Thanks for everything, Apris. I'm glad I decided to pair up with you. Aww. Aww. Yeah, so am I. Hello? Sorry if I'm interrupting anything, but we have a situation on our hands. Uh-oh. Come down to the library. Apris. I'm here. I'm just as confused as you are. Let's see what's up then. Or down. You have a good nap at least. Definitely better than the last one. Although I still feel exhausted. I guess I didn't get to sleep long. Oh yeah, you know those naps where you like think to yourself, okay, I'm gonna take a short, sweet nap because I'm feeling wonky. And then you feel even worse after the nap and it's like, wow, thank you for nothing. What's happening? Did you manage to figure out how the soul stone is supposed to work? We did, but that may not be our biggest worry right now. Mr. Marco just remembered something. And that something is? Bruh! Our time inside of the barrier is up. What? Did he just... We assumed it's our first time in here. Well, great news, it's not! Hard for you to take now, so just end up sleeping for hours. Well, I'm a chronic napper. Ever since I've become unemployed. Because it's like, well, I could get up and do something, but also I have a headache. So I'll just rest my eyes real quick. Just earlier, actually, before stream. I wanted to start stream earlier today. I was just wasting time on my phone. Like, I couldn't even bother to, like, I don't know, read something. I was literally just wasting time. I put the phone and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna close my eyes real quick. Boom! 2 hours later. Where am I? Here. And I'm trying to reduce that. Like, yes, it feels good to just sleep whenever you'd like. But there's a limit. Like, there has to be a limit. Because then I feel bad. I'm not spending the time just doing something I'd actually enjoy doing. I did read 2 mangas today, though. Holy shit. Are you saying that we're about to die in here just like that? I should have stuffed my face with that meat till my stomach exploded from it. You do have some kind of a plan for this, don't you? You seem to be giving me a lot of credit when it comes to figuring stuff out. I read volume 13 of Witch Hat Atelier and volume 11 of Skip and Loafer today. And I started the audiobook for... Hold on. I started the audiobook for The Water Outlaws yesterday. And I'm almost 3 hours into it. It's 20 hours long. And I also started reading volume 12 of my youth romantic comedy As Wrong As I Expected yesterday. But I'm only like 2 chapters into it. Because I want to finally be done with it. I'm still not spoiled on like the ending for that one after all of these years. So I'm trying to finally finish it. But I feel like I've kind of grown out of it. After all of these years, I'm like, maybe it's not as much my thing as it was when I was a younger teenager. Because I'm not a young teenager anymore. You do need to keep reading Witch Hat Atelier, please. I'm begging. It's so good. I need them to do it justice when the anime actually does come out sometime next year. I'm kind of glad they pushed it back. But I'm just hoping it's for good reason. Like, it's actually going to be great. I'm afraid of more people finding it through the anime and like being weird about it, depending on how well the anime is actually going to be. But also, yay, more Witch Hat Atelier fans, yippee! Skip and Loafer is when I need to start. I like Skip and Loafer. I only got into Skip and Loafer due to the anime. I am excited for the 2nd season once it's going to come up. Like both Skip and Loafer and Witch Hat Atelier, while being very different in like their basic settings, and Skip and Loafer is just teenagers coming of age in the normal world, normal teenagers, and Witch Hat Atelier is a fascinating fantasy world with younger characters, younger kid characters. But I love how they are written. It's very serious. I love the world building. I love the idea behind it. The magic is very well thought out in Witch Hat Atelier. I love fantasy. You've heard me complain about isekai many times because a lot of isekai is just very cheap in the fantasy it is trying to do. But Witch Hat Atelier is not an isekai. It's a fantasy world where the basic idea of, hey, what about witches and magicians? I'm reading the German translation, so I don't know what the actual titles are in the English version. I'm sorry. What if it was a very specific way that they could use it? It's not just swinging a wand around or saying a few things. But the magic is actually done by drawing magic circles. And that's also how you come up with new spells. And it's very important how you draw. Or well you draw. And also, not just anyone can learn it, and that's where the problems, I guess, start. It's so good. If anything about it has ever got you, like, interested, please read it. I will... I'm also... Oh my god. The mangaka was actually at a convention in Germany this year that I couldn't go to because I got sick. I got sick, so... And I didn't get any of the tickets for the what's it called? Not signature. The autograph. I didn't get any tickets for the autograph session anyway, but still I could have, like, I could have gone there to see what kind of questions get answered, whatever, but like, please, it's so good. I got transported to a fantasy world and here my gamer skills make everyone love me. Yes. Exactly. That is exactly it. And it's like... It's so overdone. I can appreciate a good isekai if it's actually more thought out than just, oh, here's my self-insert fantasy. I'm just a guy who's now in a world where all of my playing MMOs and other
RPG games for some reason make me incredibly handsome, and everyone wants to fuck me. I'm like, wow, okay, yay. Because it is a very basic, like, just what's the word? You can self-project into that so easily, and it's like, at least try and make the world more interesting, you know? And then the other part is just because there's an overabundance of them. It's like every season we have what? How many? 5, 7 isekai anime that get an anime or second seasons. And it's like, wow, yay! Here's another thing that looks like all of the others so far. You've read 3 volumes? Nice. To be fair, I think I'd have to start from the beginning at some point actually, because I just read volume 13. I'm like, ugh, I feel like I've forgotten who a few of these characters are because I had a bunch of breaks in between. But that will not stop me from recommending it to everyone. The Brimheads is really neat too. Yes! Very, very much so. Very much so. In volume 13, it gets to it ends on a really big cliffhanger. I'm like, please. I don't know when volume 14 is going to release in Germany, and so since it just came out this month, basically, it's just very good. It's also the reason I got interested in Medalist is because the Witched Atelier mangaka recommended Medalist, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I like your manga, so I trust that recommendation. Good. No way, this has to be the low point of his. No, actually, the second season of Reborn in Another World as a Vending Machine just aired, so the point, it always gets lower. It always does get lower than that. And like I said, I am a fan of some isekais, but it really, there's a point. It gets to a point, and that point, we've gotten to that point long enough. Long ago. We've gotten to the point long ago. So like, I'm not going to give this one a chance. Like, quite frankly, I'm not even as interested in it anymore if they just say, oh, here's a female main character, because it's still the same thing. I'm like, wow, you cannot even grab me with a female main character. Good fucking job. That's how far down my interest is. There's an incredibly overweight character in Isekai. I don't think they're very good either, though. What does the product even do? The protagonist is quite literally a vending machine and gets picked up and taken around. Like, it's not even, as far as I'm aware, it's not even a case where it's like, oh, at some point the protagonist does evolve and gets to change in any way that we've seen before, where they come to a new world and kind of grow or whatever. It's quite literally a vending machine. It's literally just a vending machine that has eyes and is sentient and can talk to people. And I guess for some reason also amasses a harem like they always do. Very open. Yes, Shiro is very good at showing, and also not showing, but like just giving you this taste where you're like, oh, I also like her because she's very outspoken about a lot of issues in real life. She's it's also very funny, even though likes in general are private on Twitter now. Obviously, if you're the poster, you can still see when someone likes something, and she has liked a bunch of fan art for the series. And I'm always like, yeah. Advanced technology to figure out how a vending machine works is certainly shouldn't happen so quickly. You know, on some masochistic streak, I am kind of interested to like get into it just to see how bad it actually is. But then I'm like, no, I could be spending that time actually reading something I might enjoy, and I already know I'm not going to enjoy it. The last isekai that I've actively put time into, or the last isekais, I guess, that I've put time into are Log Horizon, Slime, though I haven't finished the first season for that one, and we started that quite a while ago. And what was it called? I did read the something Dendrogram, something Dendrogram, Infinite Dendrogram. I did read, I think, 4 or 5 volumes of the Infinite Dendrogram visual novel, because that one was like, okay, yes, hello, go into the game world, you're fully in the game world, but you can still go back to your normal world. It wasn't one where they're just suddenly stuck there and need to figure out what is happening. Infinite Dendrogram quite specifically is like, you can go home, you can log out. The only problem is that the time in-game passes faster than it does in the real world. So while you might only be in the real world for like 4 hours, is going to be like 16 hours or whatever that have passed in the game. But that one was interesting. I think it read it last in 2022 or 3 though, so. But I started that one because I got a few volumes on sale and it's like, oh yeah, okay, you know what? I can get behind that premise. That is more interesting. Database, yes!
Database, just living in the database. I actually saw a Man with a Mission in concert where they played that song. And someone jumped on my feet.
But they're really good in concert. They were only there for... It wasn't their own concert though, they were only there as a side band, because they made a song with the main man. But it was really nice seeing them IRL. The vending machine gets weird and very unbelievable. Oh my god. You suffered for all of this. No, but really, there is good isekai out there. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. If it already looks like, oh, okay, yay. Main character is some nondescript looking guy who for some reason everyone has the hots for and just amasses a harem and nothing else happens. I'm like, okay then. Woo. Also, I don't actually know 12 Kingdoms, but some of the older ones might be better simply because they were from a time before they became this giant thing. Looking forward to One Punch Man season 3. Oh, I've never actually watched the anime for One Punch Man. I have the manga up to the, I think, most recent volume, but I haven't actually caught up on reading it in a while, so I don't know what's going on in there anymore either. Anyway, I fear we should get back to the game before all of these people are going to flicker out and are losing even more of their life. You seem to know more than we do, so naturally. Very pretty. I'll have to look that up after. Thank you. If you want my opinion, the Soul Stone is currently our only hope. Whether it will work or not, though, that depends on Maniko and Apris. What do you mean? We figured out how the stone can help us with dissolving the barrier, but it requires 2 people to use it. The trust between those 2 people is a deciding factor in whether it will work or not. Trust? What? Okay, it's the same. Trust or affection, really. As long as you don't continue to get to live in a frozen state. But I don't like having this anxiety-inducing music on my ears the entire time. It's a bit more complicated. Okay, that's the same exact text. Okay, timeout. I see you're starting to be horribly vague. Explain how the stupid stone works as if you explain it to a 5-year-old. Alright. Would you mind if I use it as an example? I guess. Nothing bad is going to happen, I promise.
First of all, you need to be close to each other. Take the soul stone in one of your hands. Both of you need to be touching it at the same time.
Okay. Like this.
Yes. Once you close your eyes and concentrate on the stone's energy, it will start to activate. You both need to be doing it at the same time for it to work.
Okay. I guess we don't find out about the old dragon soul on this route.
You should be able to tell once the stone starts to resonate.
That's right, I can feel it pulsing.
Such an odd yet warm sensation. You already closed your eyes, didn't you? Now whatever you do, don't open them.
Why don't I like the sound of that? Come on, did we just put this whole thing into motion? Yes.
It shouldn't have happened so quickly. I'm sorry, I thought it would be safe to do this.
Why did I have the feeling something like this would happen?
Oh, you guys are practically glowing.
We are.
Iman would know. Well, so basically...
The stone is going to merge you into one entity.
What?
It won't be permanent though, so don't worry. It's a trust that Iman mentioned earlier that determines how long you'll be able to stay in such a state. Once the stone starts working, you return to the way you are right now.
What kind of messed up witchcraft is this?
How the hell do you guys know all this? It's so refreshing to have Shiro here having the exact same reaction to the text as before. We're just merging with someone else now. I know it from experience. I'm not sure about Yvonne though. Wait, seriously?
Also, it's your affinity for one another that determines which one of you is going to become the vessel.
The vessel?
In simpler terms, if Mr. Apris likes Miss Maniko more than Miss Maniko likes Mr. Apris, Miss Maniko will become the vessel. And if Miss Maniko likes Mr. Apris more than Mr. Apris likes Miss Maniko, Mr. Apris will become the vessel.
There's a lot of misses and misters. My brain is already starting to hurt. What she's saying is, the stone sees the person who cares more as the submissive one. Being the asshole in the relationship pays off. Letting your feelings dominate you, whether you want it or not, makes you the weaker one. Oh, shut the fuck up, Marco. Don't say that. Wait, so the stone is pretty much a better indicator to one's feeling than an actual confession. If you like someone and it turns out that the person you like gets swallowed up by the stone in the process, it means that they like you back even more, right? Even if you might want to deny it all you like, the stone knows better. Something like that. Well... Okay, but even if we do manage to merge, how will this help us in getting the barrier down? It's gonna go boom! Once you activate the stone, it will create a burst of energy. The burst of energy alone should be enough to make the barrier fall apart. It's that easy. It's that easy, yes. Don't forget that the barrier is just one of our problems. The demon waiting for us outside of it is greater the threat. He's the greater threat. Maniko, Apris, I don't know how much you trust and care for one another, but once you become one of the stone's help, not only will your strength multiply, but the stone itself will also give you a boost in power. Once that happens, you might be powerful enough to stand up to a demon. All we can really do is hope that you'll be able to stay in that kind of form long enough to actually kill it. I'm fine with the killing part in all of this, at least. I'm not surprised. So what do you say, Apris? Are we doing this? Are you scared I might find out about something you don't want me to know? Speak for yourself, Maniko. Don't open your eyes! I thought we weren't supposed to open our eyes. Let's kick some demon ass. Interesting. So what, for everyone who's not Theodore or Marco, who's more involved in the backstory or whatever, it's just you merge, you apparently manage to get the barrier down and everything's good and happy? Because we don't remember anything. Maniko does not regain any of her memories. Everyone else seems to regain something. Theodore does not show up in this one so far, so I wonder if he's going to show up after the credits. Why is this song so loud? Help! I wonder what the current vampire version is. Thank you for the tap! Because this game was made quite a few years ago. Yang Mobile were backers for this. Interesting. They keep showing up everywhere. Okay, Miss Maniko.
Okay, we made it out. That's good. Wow, you guys. What you did there was pretty awesome. Well, we did. And kind of traumatizing, but we shouldn't mourn a demon, right? I can't remember anything. Either way, yay, freedom. Where's Aprus? Well, he should be back in the library. Does that mean he... Wait, Marco's not here either? If you're looking for the redhead, he just ran back to the mansion. Oh! Theodore! You're here. That's interesting. I've been waiting for you outside of the barrier. Huh. Really? Well, I wanted to end up inside of it together with everyone else, but it seems even I can make mistakes. Wait, so the red note, was Theodore the one who wrote it or not? Well, to be fair, if his magic is strong enough, he could have just put it there with magic. Either way, I'm glad it all turned out well in the end. Congratulations, you two. You managed to save yourselves and everyone else, even with your memories gone. A celebration is in order. Wait, how do you know we lost our memories? Oh, I've been listening. Listening. The green guy and the red guy are both not trustworthy. Everyone else is on thin ice. But those two? No. Mr. Marco doesn't seem to be in the mansion anywhere. Where did he go? Seriously, did he just bail on us the moment the bottle popped? I'm so mad right now. There's things I still want to ask him. Sure, help me look for this ungrateful asshole. You're not going to find him. I might get the feeling that's the last we'll see of him. Hey there, Grumpy Bear. Are you feeling any better? I see Shiro's nickname rubbed off on you. Don't worry, I'm not planning to make a habit out of it. Good. It would be awkward if you called me that in less appropriate situations. Now I'll have to try just to see your reaction. Honestly, what am I going to do with you? About that. In case it's not obvious yet, I'm not planning to leave your side until you fulfill your promise. My promise? I agreed to serve as your bodyguard in exchange for getting that demon out of me, didn't I? Speaking of promises and other inconvenient conditions. I don't know if you're aware, but Maniko has a nasty curse placed upon her. She mastered a spell that was keeping her safe from it. Unless she remembers or learns the news, she'll end up dead in the next few days. What? Are you serious? There's no need to panic. I happen to know that spell. You actually learned it from me, Maniko. Maybe you are also the person who cursed me. It might take you some time to learn how to use it again. I'm terribly sorry for ruining the mood, but I'm afraid you'll be dependent on me for a while yet. How long is that going to take? That depends on Maniko's skill, and on her ability to remember, I suppose. Well, if it can't be helped. That being said, we don't have to stay here in the mansion while we get that settled. I was actually entertaining the idea of traveling together with you. Traveling together? Aprus, you have a little rat problem you'd like to get fixed, don't you? I happen to have a vague idea where we should go look for something that could maybe help you with that. Wait, how do you know about that? Like I already said, I listened in on some of the things that were happening inside of the barrier. Oh, Yvonne, we still need to tell about what Aprus remembered. While we are already on the topic of traveling together, would you mind if I accompanied you as well? My, we're starting to have quite a group here. Well, if it can't be helped either way. I guess I don't mind. What about you, Mariko? If it really can't be helped. I was thinking of getting some more privacy with Aprus, but if heading off on our own is dangerous in my case, I guess it can't be helped. I just have to do my best to learn that spell as quickly as possible. You won't give me any reason to be wary of her, so I don't mind accompanying us. Also, I have a few questions I'd like for Theodore to answer. You guys are going on a trip? There's still room for a few more people. I think I'll pass. I need to get back home. What about you, Silver? I'll be going back home as well. Ready? Well then, let's make a stop by your tavern first. I believe there's something that I owe you. Huh? I wonder what that is about. You two know each other? Oh, it was but a chance meeting. We're not that close yet. I remember now. You're the guy Mr. Pritchett. Yes, okay, that's the exact same text, they're just on a different... The opposite, when I show you guys home, what's to do with you? They're just in a different location, but it's the exact same thing. It's going to be the 4 of us, huh? Yvonne, Theodore, Apris, and I. Technically also Sir Mutik then. You. I have a name, you know. You're going to let us be, just like that. Hmm? I got the impression Maniko meant something to you. What? Ah, were you expecting me to be mad because you stole my girlfriend? You're misinterpreting something, Apris. By all means, I don't mind. I actually think she'd be better off with anyone else from this merry little group than me. I find other toys to play around with. Watch your tongue, scoundrel! For real. Also, Maniko, keep in mind that we still have one more potion that hasn't been used on anyone yet. Okay, emotions can... Have fun for what it's worth. Apris. Hungry? Now that you mention it, let's go fix you up something then. Yay! Okay, so Yvonne and Apris seem to be very interlocked. Apris turned, why do you have a shovel? Do you think we actually dig up whatever that is out there? Is that why he has a shovel? There are no clues to be found in Apris's normal entry. Why not? So they're truly just there for you to have fun. That is interesting. I am... Okay. So what happens if we're not going to be romantic with you? Why should I worry? Ooh, it reminds me of your sister. Had a sister. Probably because I did. I cannot sit still. Demon of you mentioned her to me. Right now, what did she say? Oh, wait, okay, so never. Sorry for not reading all that. I guess we do get some more information on the novel road. My bad. It's not something I'm proud of. My sister and I, we had an abusive father we didn't know what to deal with. When you're young and inexperienced, playing around with the arcane seems like such a good idea, doesn't it? Looking back on my encounter with Theodore, I can't even argue with that. So by all the luck in the world, we managed to summon a demon. We didn't have the first idea of how to deal with what we conjured. My father got killed, my sister got killed, and I ended up with a freeloader inside of my head. That's the kind of good it did. So Apris got possessed and killed his own family. Nobody can blame him for being paranoid and got to his problem considering. If I could ever turn back time and fix something in my life, it would be this. How old were you when this happened? I don't know. I can't seem to remember. But I think I was somewhere in my teenage years. Just how long has that demon been possessing you? Oh well, no, from what I remember. If it's been with you that long and you're still alive, you must have found some ways of coping with it. We need to either make you remember what it was or figure it out anew. Besides that, I don't mind becoming your second long-lost older sister. It feels odd hearing you say that. It's definitely something I could get used to. Thanks for everything, Maniko. Don't mention it. Before the end credits roll, we still need to get out of here alive, though. Interesting. Okay, that's nice. You plan to sit on the floor again. Slide that one. Okay, we still get to take our nap. Okay. So what's different? We managed to get out of the barrier in one piece. Any plans for what you want to do now? I'm not planning to leave your side until you fulfill your promise. Yeah, okay. If it really can't be helped. Cutting off an honest interest in my case, I guess it can't be helped. It's the same. That's the same. Oh, okay. And that's that. And then we just immediately get thrown into the beginning. Okay, then let's go. Oh my goodness. He has 3 bad endings, by the way. 3. Not just 1. 3. Okay, we need to consult with Mark 21. I don't think that's a good idea. But I do want to see all of the bad endings. Mark 21 seemed to be familiar with magic-related things up till now. Perhaps they'll be able to come up with ideas how to deal with this whole issue. How to deal this whole issue. Mark was sitting by the table. Yvonne seems to be searching over the shelves further away. Marco, may I have a word with you? What is it? You seem to be familiar with alchemy and magic, so I figured you'd be the first person to turn to with this kind of issue. I'm listening. Apris told me that he's possessed. Possessed? He's possessed by a demon? Don't tell me you knew this and yet you brought him here. I just found out about it myself. No, I meant... Never mind. Marco. This is terrible news. I don't think you realize what kind of danger we're in. Mariko, listen to me. If what you're saying is true, then Apris is like a walking disaster waiting to happen. The moment he snaps, we're all dead. It's a miracle he's keeping that thing in check to begin with. You really seem to know a lot about these things. No, to Simon. You really seem to know a lot about a lot of things. Are you sure about this? If you were to wake up trapped inside of a magical barrier with a bunch of strangers that might as well be here just to exercise you, what would be the first thing you'd do? I would try to figure things out for myself before jumping to conclusions. Well, that's not how a demon's mind works. They make nothing of other people's lives. The demon will most likely see us as a threat, and he'll want to get out of here at all costs. It's actually a woman. The fastest way of doing that would getting rid of the source of or energy keeping the barrier up, don't you think? Meaning that once we all disappear, the barrier will also disappear since there will be nothing left to sustain it. As far as I'm aware, the barrier can drain energy from demons. The mana pool is different. Wait, you just said the barrier will disappear if there's no more energy left. In theory. Isn't there some kind of way we could cut our mana pools off from it? Like, trick the barrier into thinking that we're gone? You mean if all of us could appear dead to the barrier for a single moment? Okay, I won't say something like that isn't possible. But I believe that wouldn't really fix our problem. Why not? Didn't it occur to you that we need to be in here for some kind of reason? We're most likely buying time for something while being in here, whatever that something is. And until we remember what that reason might be, getting out might be worse for us than staying inside. That's what I believe, at least. All of my theories point towards that. Why else would we? I'm sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Oh, how I hate it can't be helped. At least I won't have to explain it twice. I figured I'd interrupt you because there's something you made me realize. Back when Mr. Marco was preparing these potions for us in the basement, and I stayed here in the library, looking over some of the books, there were actually a couple of tomes regarding demons and demonic possession laying on the table. Could it be that we were researching them before we lost our memories? You and Apris woke up in a library, didn't you? There's clearly some kind of connection here. Yvonne, where are those books? Just give me a moment. I wonder if we end up still just going into his head and meeting the demon lady again. She's right. These are books about demons and demonic possession. All 6 of them. Over 200 pages each. Researching this would take forever. I don't want to suggest this, but I'm afraid our safest option would be to get rid of Apris altogether. Mr. Marco. I can't believe you just said that. I was wrong about you. You're a horrible person. I won't let you do something like that. I understand your frustration, but you need to see the bigger picture here, Yvonne. It's either him or us. And what makes you assume that? You have no guarantee anything bad will happen. You say that because you clearly haven't dealt with demons before. Your way of thinking is too idealistic. I'm not suicidal. I won't let you hurt anyone. There has to be another way. Right now, we don't have the time to search for anything else. Look at the size of these bullets. What if he snaps in the next 5 seconds? We won't have enough time to get out of this room. Implying we have anywhere to run to begin with. Monica, what do you think? Monica, don't listen to him. Seeing as we have a conflict of interest here, you need to choose a side. I can see that. How about we ask Shiro and Shiro what they think about this? Getting them involved would only stir up more panic and make the situation worse. And again, every additional minute makes the situation riskier and riskier for us. Either we kill Apris and it stays between us, or... Stop. You're not that cold-hearted of a person, are you? Aren't I? Killing someone for a justified reason. Someone feels like such a natural thing to do. If Apis really is a threat to us, we shouldn't take any chances. Or at least that's what Mako says. Pretty obvious that this is a manipulation attempt in itself. But Mako does seem genuinely unsettled by this. Maybe he really is just having our best interest in mind. Ooh. Alright, I'm in it. Let's do this. Mean it. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Lie. How many times am I? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, at least that makes it very... Okay. That maybe explains why we have 3 different bad endings for this. Like, the first thing that immediately tells you that you're going to end up in a bad ending is talking to anyone else about this, I guess. Okay, well, we mean it. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Smarty cool. I'm glad you're still able to listen to reason. I just said that, didn't I? I don't know if I should be disturbed that I was able to make that kind of decision without batting an eyelash. Either way, we need to do 3-1 before she finds an opportunity to make a run for it. Mako seems even less hesitant to catch her than I am. Aww. Poor Yvonne. Mako. I only put her to sleep, don't worry, she's fine. Well, whether she remain being fine is mostly up to us, no? So what's the plan? Anytime we're doing something with just Mako, it's just like, no, I don't think this is going to end well. I have a bad feeling about this. Apris might ignore Mako's message and just stay out in the courtyard for all I know. Waiting for him here behind the door might be stupid. Wait. Someone's coming. I knew this would happen. So much fun ambush attempt. Arr. He's strong. There's no way I can overpower him. Was this your own initiative or did someone set you up to do this? Doesn't matter at this point. I just tried to kill you. What? My, someone made this easy for me. Isn't this an offering on a silver platter? Gold one even. Oh, the eyes look fascinating on him though. Holy crap. Those eyes, don't tell me. You're a pretty one. I do. Such a pity our paths will have to part here. It's going to strangle me. Let go. Well. The dawn. Who could have seen that coming? Number of orange clues needed to unlock April's alternative route 1. There are no orange clues to be found in April's bad route number. What? What do you mean alternative? What's that supposed to mean? You gotta give it. No, you gotta give it to the devs though. Like having the idea that there's stuff hidden behind every single thing, even the bad endings, or even when they tell you, oh, you know, you're not going to find any of these things on the true and normal road, and then you go, okay, well, I guess there's going to be something on a bad end, and then you go for the first bad end, and the first bad end is just like, hey, by the way,
There's even more clues to be found. Twinkle, twinkle. Wink, wink. Coding this so like you trigger the right stuff, blah blah blah, I think is the most nightmarish part about this kind of thing. Writing it, okay, sure, whatever, you know what you want. But but coding it? Okay, I'm in, let's do this live. Miss Maniko. I'm glad you're still able to listen to reason. I'm actually with you on this one, Lima. But making an enemy out of Marco out in the open in this kind of situation would be foolish. I'll play along to his plan and try to convince him that I mean it. But I won't let anything bad happen to April's on my watch. Okay. We knock her out. Okay, so where does the difference start? Oh, right here. Now that I think about it, April's might ignore Marco's message and just stay in the courtyard for all I know. I get the feeling that sitting here waiting for him is pointless. Wait, what if Marco decides to do something to April's on his own? He might be no match for him on a physical level, but he does seem to be familiar with magic, while April's... If getting rid of me was Marco's plan all along, then I just played into his hand like a fool. Or maybe I'm getting paranoid, now that I have a moment to think things through more properly. Either way, I need to find April's as soon as possible. Waiting here is getting me nowhere. Alright. Marco just went down to the basement. What the hell? Did he talk to April's? Ooh, follow Marco into the basement. I should be careful, these stairs make a lot of noise. True, they did mention that. What the fuck? Marco? Why is he laying on the floor? Something caught on fire next to him. Oh no. Ooh. I need to put this out. I don't see any blankets in here. Maybe these potions. I don't think you should put just any kind of potion into a burning fire, but let's do it. Yeah, that was a goddamn bad idea. Marco, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I need you to wake up. That's it, I'm getting us out of here. Hi! April, is that you? No. Is it? I see you having a wonderful time down here. A little too steamy for my taste, but to each his own. It seems to interrupt or something. I shall leave you to your fantasies. Wait. Shit. Ooh. Oh, that's not a nice step. There's no way I can force myself through this door. There are no windows down here either. Marco, I need you to wake up. Come on, don't do this to me. Ooh, he's not reacting. At this rate... Oh, we're calling for everyone. Can you hear me? Ugh. Though suffocating from the lack of air and all the smoke is still better than burning to death. Still, where'd that just fire come from? Did Marco start it? Marco, what happened here? What happened to you? Did you do this? Why? Maybe I should have listened to you from the start. No, maybe you should have never told him about it. Maybe I shouldn't have told anyone that Apris is possessed to begin with. Alright. Is there anything on this one? No orange clues. Okay. Oh, number of green clues found in Apris's bad route 1. Number of green clues found over. Huh. Okay. So the screen flashing green was quite literally a green clue. Okay. I don't know how the overview of the clues is helping me because they don't actually open to anything, but... Nobody's dying on my watch. But you already told them, so...
It's Maniko. You're making a huge mistake. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Perhaps killing a person isn't the only way to solve this problem. Besides, I paired up with Apris out of my own accord, and now you expect me to betray his trust and kill him. It actually disturbs me that you asked me to make this kind of decision without batting an eyelash. What kind of person does that? It's funny hearing that coming from you. Why do you say that? It's really fascinating what memory loss can do to a person. Wait, did you remember something about me? Oh, Maniko. I remember a lot of things about you. Mako. Uh-oh. And believe me, you are no saint. You just... I can't keep my eyes open all of a sudden. Mr. Mako, what have you done? It actually saddens me that I can't count on you to make rational decisions anymore. The things I sign up for sometimes. And move. Yvonne. Don't need to put you to sleep as well, or are you kindly going to let me leave this room without getting in my way, Yvonne? It's up to you. I won't let you hurt Mr. Apris. Well, I'm sorry to say this, Yvonne, but I guess we're both just... not helpful. What the hell happened here? Why is Marco lying on the floor? Where's Yvonne? Don't tell me. Oh, he's alive. He's asleep. Or is he just faking asleep? Let me just twist his fingers a little. If he's awake, there's no way he won't react to this kind of pain. No dice. He's really unconscious. Did anyone manage to put him to sleep instead? I don't think so. If she did, then Mako clearly underestimated her. Yvonne, did she go look for Apris? I wonder how long was I out? I need to find her. Should I just leave Mako like this? Yeah. Just let him be. I don't approve of his way of thinking, but that doesn't mean I want something bad to happen to him. I kind of do. I suppose I could move him behind one of the shelves at the very least. It'd be safer there than out in the open like this in case someone storms into the room with questionable intentions. Also, what Marco said before, what does he remember about me? I wish I had the opportunity to interrogate him right now. Oh, we're going somewhere else, huh? This one going to be refrigerated? No. I'm waiting for the bad ending where we end up being locked into the cold room. Yvonne. Oh, she's... dead. God, there's a hole in her chest. And I'm guessing those chunks further away are some of... Oh god, ooh. There's no way she's alive anymore. Did Apris do this? Well, not Apris. The thing inside of him did this. Marco did warn us. I just didn't believe something like this would actually happen. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Is there any way to bring Apris back? There needs to be. I haven't seen Shiro and Shiro on my way here and that. I should find them. Or... Dun dun! Oh, well, okay. How nice of you to want to join your friend. Well, I'm sure little Miss Goody Two-Shoes will be less lonely now. That ends E. But also no orange clues. Number of red clues found in Apris's bedroom, 1. We did get some of the clues we needed, though. That's so fascinating. Alright. Well then. Just so we have this safe here for next time around. Instead, it's finally going to be something different. I would like to return to the start menu. Thank you. Huh. Okay, hold on. No, we got through all of his endings. Our next goal is going to be Shiro's true ending. And also normal and bad endings. Yada yada yada. And then after that we should have the clues for the alternative route. For April. Interesting. I'm assuming we're gonna get to that alternative route by, like, I don't know, making friends with that demon? Or something along those lines. But we need to find some more information, maybe about the demon herself. If it's just one clue to be found, so it has to be somewhere in Shiro's route for whatever reason. We don't know a lot about Shiro though, so that's gonna be fun, I think. I'm very proud of myself, by the way. We managed to get through a bunch of endings. We managed to get through pretty much 2 entire routes. That's pretty darn good if I might say so myself. But for now, that is where we're gonna stop, because I feel like I can't read anymore. And also the longer. And no, this way we can start fresh into the next route next time. Thank you for the pen. Thank you. No, thank you for coming by. I'm gonna send you guys over to Fua, who's playing Out of Sight, which seems to be a kind of spooky game. So we're going from a mystery that is not necessarily that spooky to a proper spooky game. You have to go through the entire game again, baby. You have to go through the entire game. What was I even talking about? I think I wanted to say game. Says another one. I see how it is, yeah. No, not tonight. For tonight, we're gonna rest. But thank you guys so much for coming by. I am enjoying myself with this game immensely. I'm very interested in seeing where the true ending is gonna go. Because I think Mariko is definitely more involved in like how everything came to be than she's aware of right now. But we'll see, we'll see. For now, have a very, very good night. Thank you so much for coming by. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye bye.